Who wants to go see Melania?
No. Who the fuck is that movie for?
I have no idea.
Is it a documentary?
It is flopping so hard.
Yeah, it want to be.
Wait, they made a movie about Melania.
Have you not
we
seen?
cared?
Have you not seen the advertising all around the city for
billboards
it?
everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
With the snow, I am looking at my feet 24/7. With this snow and ice situation, I'm holding every handrail. I have my arms out.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not even on my phone when I'm walking.
Because if you fall like you're up so high.
Yeah.
That's such a long fall for you.
And then I'm sliding into a bunch of old people who are too slow, like bowling pins.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And then I'm going to end up in a hard-packed snow that will dash me to ribbons as if I had fallen from a great height.
To ribbons, you say.
To ribbons, you say. I'll say to you about this Melania movie what I've been saying to Charles every time I see an ad for it. Unless they're talking about the character that Laura Benanti plays on Stephen Colbert's show, I'm not fucking interested.
Yeah, it's not like it's Sarah's Oil.
Sarah's Oil.
I just activated my Siri for some
You just
reason.
activated my Siri.
That's weird. I've seen they started doing a lot on AMC. There's like a sensory sensitive version of specific movies coming out.
What does that mean?
That might be overwhelming. Hold on.
Like no flashing lights or like less Foley or like cutting parts of the
let me
movie?
see if they have an actual definition of it here.
I've got a suggestion of what they could do in cinemas to make it more sensory friendly. Turn down the fucking thermostat. Do you remember when cinemas used to be cold? Like,
or just the temperature that a human being can live at.
The whole thing about going to the movies was going to sit in a cold, dark room. And now they're fucking boiling all the fucking time.
It's
Yeah,
like
they are.
they're kind of like, we're only turning the air conditioning on if every single seat is filled and the body heat is about to kill someone.
He once had to go and tell someone it is
my God,
unbelievably hot in
Kill
here.
Bill, right?
Yeah.
When we went to see Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, we walked into the theater, and granted, it was chilly outside, but this heat was cranked, and I went out and said something, and they still maybe turned it down slightly.
Oh, it was a degree, if that.
Theater number 3 at Kips Bay, just so you know. Fuck that theater. I have a definition here. AMC sensory friendly films. We turn the lights up and the sound down so you can feel free to be you at these unique showings for people living with autism or other special needs. Our sensory-friendly film program is available on the second and fourth Saturday for family-friendly films and Wednesday evenings for mature audiences every month.
So turning it into like a big living room, essentially.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't want to go to that, but I like that they exist.
No, I same. Yeah.
Because I could see me really liking the lights being up, the volume turned down, able to be on my phone when I need to, but not anyone getting up and talking and dancing.
Yeah, right. And you've got that kind of tism. Mm-hmm. I don't like when the lights come up too quickly when the credits start. I'm like, hey. Let me gradually put them up, please.
Yeah, I would. I just wish they would start them once.
No.
Just start the undimming, the de-dimming. If they could undim slowly, but once the credits roll, not halfway through the credits.
No, I disagree with both of you.
Why is it pitch black?
I
during
need
the
those
credits?
lights. If there isn't a post-credit sequence,
which we haven't had a lot of recently.
turn the lights on.
Thank God.
All right, Beyonce.
Turn the lights on. Yeah.
Turn the lights on.
That's my message to AMC. If there's no after credit sequence, the minute it goes to directed by, lights on. I want the cue that I can leave.
No, and mine, when they do that, I'm like,
why?
I wouldn't mind if they did like half
gradual. I need to gradually come back to reality.
Is that what you're saying as well?
Oh no, it's just more my eyes adjusting. But I don't like that when those credits come up, I am out of my seat and going.
So wouldn't you
I would
prefer-
like some light.
So you're on my side. You want the lights to snap back
Time
on?
that I've turned to say something to read, and he is already gone.
The movie's over.
Pee. It's pee time.
I don't understand. The movie's over.
Okay, you're one to talk.
Why?
Because how many times have you turned off a movie in your own home because you thought it was over? Because it looked like it was over, and you're like, okay, movie's done. Click.
That's neither here nor there, and I haven't done that in a very long time. How dare you bring up my past against me?
I'm just saying we are the two flavors of the same brand of ice cream here. Someone who is out of his chair and walking out the room the second the credits start to roll, and you who gets the vibe that the movie's done and is like, yeah, I'm done.
Everything's concluded here. I'm finished watching this.
that I'll believe. Absolutely. I'm through with this movie. It should be done.
Right here is where I like where the story would end.
There are final frame plot twists that you've missed, plus the entire second half of Into the Woods.
Apparently.
He was like, intermission means...
To be fair, my mother did the same exact thing that I did when I took her to it.
I know, but did your mother also watch the movie and do the same thing and turn it off?
I don't know about that.
Because that was your thing. You were like, I watched the movie. I don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
Which means you went, yay, click.
Bye. Done. Oh, yay, everyone got what they wanted. Click.
Meanwhile, I'm the opposite. There are times when a movie ends and I need some time to process it. So I'll sometimes come out of the movie non-verbal.
Oh, yeah. When I can tell that Christopher's having a feel after a movie, like Silent Hill, Return to Silent Hill, the movie that we're doing, or perhaps Rosemead, and I'm just like, I have to pee, I'll meet you outside. And I just run away.
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah.
I'm like that with processing. I'm just going to be like nonverbal for the rest of the evening.
Processing is one thing. When I'm nonverbal, sure, yeah, I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling, so that's fine. You can leave me. But there are times when I am actively crying, and Charles is like, bye. See you outside.
Don't be cry. Pee.
There.
Yeah, with a broom.
Yeah,
from the distance.
there.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Okay, gotta go bye. Aren't you happy that I take you to AMC Kips Bay and make you watch movies about friendship?
Rosemead was not a movie about friendship, but there was a movie about death.
It was a movie about Lucy Liu being amazing.
That's everything that Lucy Liu is in.
Exactly.
No, Breed's right, which means we could have watched literally anything else that Lucy Liu was in for the same effect.
And have.
No, I don't. I know. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
I've seen everything Lucy Liu's been in. Hi, I'm Charles, and he won't let me in at all.
I'm Reed, and come on, one last push.
And I'm Christopher, and there are parts of me you haven't seen.
And this is Dirty Little Horror.
First of all, a podcast takes a lot of work, okay? You have to organize the guests, you have to do a Google Calendar, and you build a following. It takes a long fucking time, and I've been working on it for a while.
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you. What have you done to him, you maniac?
Don't you ever raise your voice at me. I am your mother.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
What's blood for, if not for shedding?
Look what you did to him.
Listen, asshole.
Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, Dawn of the Dead, The Hills Have Eyes, Amityville Horror, Last House on the Left, Friday the 13th, and A Nightmare on Elm Street, My Bloody Valentine, When a Stranger Calls, and Prom Night, Black Christmas, House of Wax, The Fog, Piranha. It's one of those, right? Right?
7 days.
Our second show of 2026.
Hooray.
I have nothing else to say in this part, so... Charles, how did you die this week?
Oh,
What a wild ride it's been.
Mm-hmm.
do you always ask me that, or do you ask me that?
What?
You always ask me that, yeah?
I have always asked you that.
I like how you looked at him and said, do you always ask me that, or do you always ask me that? While also still looking
No, I looked
at
at
Christopher.
you. You were just looking at him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, his eyes flicked over. His body didn't change at all.
No.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
But he's also looking at us through slits because he's basically lying down.
It's great. You need to dust.
One... I'm going to need you to sit up right now.
Have you ever been in one of those restaurants that have like decorations and you're just like, I see the layers of dust and I need you all to do this because it is hanging above my head,
Literally
above my
every
food.
restaurant I've ever worked in, yes.
What are you looking at that needs dusting?
Nothing. It's just a funny thing to say while looking at your
Your undercarriage.
got-
your ceiling.
I've got that shitty popcorny bullshit textured ceiling.
It's
I ain't
not
dusting that.
It's not popcorn.
That's not popcorn. No,
Yeah.
you'll know popcorn when you live in a bunk bed right underneath some.
It's just diarrhea then.
Sure.
Painted cream.
Yeah, they just spread it around a bit until it hardened.
I hate it.
In fact, you know what it could be? It could just be so much landlord style painting.
Yeah.
Where they were lazy that it has texture.
Because it's once you get above the picture rail.
Oh,
It's
I see.
It's all
Yeah.
textured.
Yeah.
It probably always has been.
There was a thing
It's horrible.
where we've just, every generation, there's a bad home design idea that everyone does. And it's like, some of them are easier to get rid of, like the textured painting You know, where you get a roller that has like a rubber band around it.
Yeah.
Or you have the ones where it's like popcorn ceiling.
Horrible.
Or like pennies all over your bathroom floor.
I'm very of the thought that HGTV has ruined American homes.
Or as my grandparents did with every single house they ever bought, and they bought a lot of them because they moved. There's a reason I moved around 70 times. They're part of it. Open plan everything. The first thing they did when they bought a house was knock down every wall they could.
Yeah.
Or that one thing that made people put carpet everywhere, including the bathroom.
Oh, bathroom carpet.
That's psychotic.
I've seen one house with bathroom carpet.
Actual psychopaths.
I loved it. I didn't live in it. I just went there once, and all I know is that I went to poop, and it was very comfortable. But no, yeah, turning every house you buy into a fucking Viking long haul.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
Yeah. Or painting the walls with literally a plastic grocery bag you've dipped in paint and then texture.
Yeah. Or there was a moment where HGTV told specifically my mother, maybe not all mothers, that yes, it looks like marble. You can't tell the difference.
When I was
yeah, Trump Loy, you can do that.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! I remember seeing a segment of Trump Loy on our there's a show in Australia called Burke's Backyard, which is like a home and garden show. I remember seeing a thing on Trump Loy, and that was my personality for a good couple of weeks.
I had to, when I was with and living with Redacted, had to very one would say too frequently say, we're not doing that to the walls with shit like that. With sponging or bagging or all that stuff.
No sponging.
Whatever that bullshit was.
It's sad to see like the beigeification of everything.
And I was like, I am younger than you. We do an accent wall, goddammit.
But you can do like color that paints over. But like there was one of those like house switch, house swap. And the
Trading Spaces.
That was the one. It was actually Trading Spaces. The
Trading Spaceships.
Trading Spaceships. The literal psychopathic, and I say literal psychopathic because she glued silk flowers to every wall of the bathroom.
Oh no.
So not only is it dusty, which we've already established I do not like, it's also covered in germs.
Remember when
pee.
When they glued
and
hay to the walls?
No.
So the late millennial version of that is cotton wool to the ceiling to make a cloud.
Yep.
And lights above it to make like clouds, which immediately fills with spiders.
Yep.
Yes. That sounds right.
Can I tell you what I did in when I lived in Astoria the first time? Because they didn't paint before we moved in. So the landlord said, you can paint and do whatever you want, actually, which we were like, cool. So we went and bought paint and supplies and blah, blah, blah. And he took it right out of our rent. I was like, that's great. Yeah, he did. He's like, take it out of the rent. If you guys can paint, go ahead. We painted our kitchen yellow. And then what kind of like what's here, the up trim was red. So essentially we ended up our kitchen was a McDonald's. But what we did, and this is very Trading Spaces.
Oh no.
My roommate thought it was the best idea to then cook spaghetti so that it was flexible and put it above the trim, have it dry, stuck to the wall, and then paint the red on top of it so it looked like pasta and sauce all around the chopped trim of the kitchen.
Like a macaroni picture frame, but in your kitchen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
Yep.
Wow.
It looked awful.
That sounds awful.
And then above the door to lead to the hallway where the bathroom and bedrooms were, big old dildo.
And was it like
suction cuffed right to the wall?
No,
was it molding behind? Like it was just growing black mold on the food in the layer, but between?
No, because we stuck it to the wall like you would, like how you test pasta.
Yeah.
Like, boop. We did that, but then we hair dried it so that it dehydrated very quickly and didn't rot. It just stuck there. And then the paint also helped. The paint we put over top of it also helped it stick.
That's still crazy.
And then every once in a while, just a little bit would fall off.
Of course it would. Of course it fucking would.
Because it was food.
But I think there's an entire generation, maybe 2 generations of people.
My ex-roommate had very bad taste.
But at least they were doing something. My issue is because you hear it to this very day. People decorating their homes for other people in the future because of resale value or resale value. No, we'll make everything cream because of resale value. Why don't you want to decorate your home to how you want to live in it now? That is insane to me.
But it's also like I remember seeing those shows where like people would be like, we need to take this entire dining room mural of the Lord of the Rings off of your dining room wall if you want to sell your house. And the wife is falling apart like someone getting a makeover in America's Next Top Model.
Absolutely will not be taking that off my wall. How dare you?
Yeah. At which point I'm like, just take the wall, replace it, get the chipboard, and you're moving.
That's the thing. If I walked into a house and it was fucking weird, I'd be like, well, this is where I want to live.
Yeah. I tried this 14 minutes ago. Charles, how did you do this week?
Time travel conundrum brain, ow.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
This is important. What type of time travel are we working with?
The TikTok that I sent Christopher the other day, and it was just, ouch. Ouch, brain hurt, ow.
Essentially, it says...
I don't like it. I was stuck on it for hours.
If you are able to travel in time back 10 seconds, you will be interrupted by yourself, and you will tell yourself not to time travel, so you won't time travel. But because you didn't try and time travel, you didn't go back 10 seconds, so you weren't able to stop yourself. So you did time travel back 10 seconds, and then you met yourself, and you stopped yourself from time traveling. So then you didn't travel... Then you didn't travel back in time 10 seconds, but because you didn't travel back in time 10 seconds, you didn't go back in time 10 seconds to meet yourself, to stop yourself. So you did travel back in time. And
I don't like things like that. They give me the brain owls.
And the worst one would be is if you go back in time to tell yourself not to time travel, and that's when you go, fuck you, you can't tell me what to do, and that's why you time travel.
Yeah.
The ones that...
You're going to give me an aneurysm, goddammit.
The ones that really always annoyed me was...
2D World? 2D World.
Oh, that...
Go fuck yourself.
With the gems in a safe?
Go fuck
But
yourself.
we're three-dimensional, so we can steal their gems.
That actually will end up in the Magicians. Quantum entanglement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I won't be enjoying any of the Magicians. Thank you.
This is one of the few instances where we've made someone's death worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By naming more things.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, you would...
2004. Ethan Hawke, Sarah Snook.
You would not like Pandorum is cool.
I don't know anything about that. Don't bring that into my life. Don't bring that into my life.
The amount of time you want to go backwards, you have to sit in a box for that amount of time.
Is this better than Bible verses, Christopher?
Yeah, way better. Like 1,000 times better.
Or we're just screaming at you about time travel?
I love time travel stuff so much.
Oh, it makes me so angry.
If it's a time travel movie, I will watch it.
First of all, time out, you guys. Predestination.
Prestidigitation.
Not prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Now you're getting confused with the Prestige.
Predestination is the movie.
Yeah.
It's also an Australian movie. So we did it.
You ruined everything.
You did it to Charles.
You did it. You people ruined Charles.
It's based on a book.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Spearig brothers who made it.
Sure. Now you're throwing about stuff I don't know or care about. Reed, how'd you die this week?
Oh, post Lego nut clarity.
Go on.
No, that's all I need.
You don't need more?
Post Lego nut clarity?
Yes. I worked on a rather large Lego, and after I was done, I hit that sad point where you're just like, well, there are no more worlds to conquer. And even though I have other Legos, I started on another one, and I was like, you're not my favorite child. I don't care for Gob. I don't care for Job. I always thought of it as Gob because the way it's spelled. I don't care for Job. That's literally what happened to me.
Honestly,
it was so sad.
That is...
Which one was it?
I finally did Star Trek Enterprise.
Oh, yeah.
That's what stopped me reading for years, because I finally was like, enough of the sadness every time I finish a book. So I get it.
Sadness. It happens also after TV series too. I'm like, I am sad that it's over, especially because if a series gets cut off in the middle, I'm mad about it. But if a series gets like a nice send off and some characters die and some people are happy, so I'm like, my friends are gone. But I also can't just watch it again because I can't stand watching something I had just seen.
See, that's why you just never finish Grace and Frankie, and then you're set.
That's fucking insane.
That's probably why I didn't watch the last season of True Blood, right?
Actually, we were just talking about again, we're talking about The Magicians earlier. The Magicians and True Blood, even though people hated it, there are two series endings that I was like, yeah, okay.
Buffy.
Hated it.
Really?
I hate how it ended.
You hate how it ended?
I fucking hate how it ended.
Why?
Because Xander lives and Anya dies.
That's sure, but that's the only reason.
Only half of that. Anya dies.
Oh, yeah. She specifically asked for that.
Yeah, I think she wanted to be away from the series.
I don't give a shit.
Emma Caulfield asked for...
And she should have been denied that request.
Okay, all right.
Well,
I don't disagree with you. It makes me very sad.
Or at
but
least
I love
she
that
should have
ending.
taken Xander with her. Because I very much flip to the back of the book and goes, oh no, he lives.
I can't. I mean, in hindsight, yes, but at the time I was still very much identifying with Xander, loving Xander. So now I'm like, oh yeah, that was a mistake. I like an open-ended ending. I like an ending where now you're free to do whatever you want. Sometimes that happened to. It was too. No. They were still sitting on the outskirts of the rubble of the town.
In a very like, oh, wow, that happened. But isn't it supposed to like mirror the whole like when the school gets blown up? And they're like, well, we're moving on to a new point in life.
It's fine. It's solved now. There's a new series coming out. It's going to be fine.
We knew Sunnydale.
But there are some series where they're like, and they went on to further adventures. And I'm like, but I would like to know those.
Yeah. Tell me the other adventures.
But why finished?
See, The Magicians did that in a way that really satisfied me. I can't tell you why.
So you finished your Enterprise.
Yes.
And you started...
I started the Wicked Wizard of Oz wall placard.
Oh.
And it was fun to put together. But the whole time I'm like, it didn't activate the same memories of having watched Next Generation.
Yeah.
I wasn't delighted by everything where I was like, oh, look what they did to figure out how to make the deflector dish. You know, it was that kind of thing.
Do you need to switch to some smaller kits for a while? Just some little bits and bobs to really...
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I might
need
have
to methadone your way through to the next big thing?
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at because I just... At some point, I am going to do, the Tower Baradur and...
the Tower of Butterdish?
Butterdish, yeah. Tower of Butterdish, where the evil eye of Sauron...
is
looking for the ring.
The Tower of Butterdish.
Yes, the Tower of Butterdish.
Yeah.
And that thing's like as tall as you are.
Is that what it's called? The Tower of...
I think...
Say it again?
I can't do it in the Christopher Lee voice, the way he can say it.
I tell you that I've looked at that word. I can't see it right now because I'm not looking at the computer. But I've seen that word a million times and went like, sure, that's a word.
I now
I've
want to...
never once tried to pronounce it.
I now want a Baradur Butterdish. I'm putting it out there. That's the merch I want.
With an eye of Sauron
for
toasting.
There's
what if it just worked on top?
The eye is the handle. You lift the lid.
No, what if it warms your butter so that it's not like a fucking rock trying to put it on your toast?
Even better.
Yeah.
What if you could have an eye of Sauron that could tell you where your
even
phone was?
better.
You know how it's like when the light goes on Frodo and just follows him? He's like, I got you. But for your phone.
I wouldn't hate that. Isn't that what my watch does? Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding,
kind
ding,
of.
ding, ding.
Yeah, but I want it like a big light.
That wouldn't be terrifying at all.
Yeah. Like somebody getting called out in an audience.
See,
By the magician.
Reed's Lego thing is a big reason why I feel like I wouldn't be able to have children because I definitely have a favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I would not make it. I would not be like, no, I love them all. I'd be like, no, I like this one.
Yeah, this one disappointed me. You're great.
You get out of here.
It's like you, the failure. I hate to tell you this, but then you would be in line with many parents and how they treat their children.
For a long time, that was me.
Yeah. I mean, I was a favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duh.
I'm not anymore, but I was.
I was the favorite grandchild, too, and the only boy.
So that makes you so much better than everyone else.
According to my grandmother, it does.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, I would be. It'd be weird. I don't think that I would be good with children.
Oh, that's the reason. I was going to say,
that. But even if I'm glad it's never like an accidental thing that could happen. Be like, oh crap, now I'm a dad. And be like, you are really annoying, and I don't like to be around you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Either of you still get harassment from people about having children?
No.
It stopped for me finally, but it took a long time.
No.
Oh, the whole like you're gay, so you'll never have kids.
No. Like when are you going to have some kids? You going to have some kids? Are you want kids? You sure you don't want kids? You should have some kids.
I'm very sure I don't want kids. When I was in my first long-term relationship, long-term relationship. Got that question a lot. And I was like, never. The answer is never. Never.
Yeah. I was fighting off my sister for
Your sister?
several years into my marriage. She wanted cousins. She wanted...
Well, I think it's funny how people do that to people who are gay and being like, as if it wasn't like super expensive or emotionally difficult.
I think I got egg money.
Nah, she circumvented that because she was going to carry it for us. She was like, I'll do it.
The medical side of it is the medical taking care of your sister. And then adoption is so hard and expensive.
Yuck.
And so it's like, yeah, being gay and having a child is...
You think I'm one of the huge benefits of being gay is all the money that I have that's disposable. I think I want to spend that before I even get the child.
She eventually stopped, but I was at least a year into my 40s before she finally stopped.
I mean, my mom also has
that's because all your eggs are gone now.
A very strict rule of my sister that has the children.
Yep.
She's done, and the rest of us cannot have any.
She has enough grandkids.
No more grandchildren.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Three's enough.
There's only one grandma to go around.
Yeah.
You just get busier and busier the more grandkids you have.
I agree.
Yeah.
Spend more money, more time, more babysitting.
Mm-hmm.
Then not only do you have a favorite child, then you have to have a favorite grandchild in the branching set, so that like if say you can't have your favorite grandchild in your least favorite child. Yeah. So that's like a weird Hunger Games cheating thing.
I know that sister of the show, Jenna, boo hiss. As far as I'm aware, still does not want children, but she also says she never want to get married. So
I was like, and she also said you hit her once. So
I hit her more than once. Thank you.
My sister once said I stabbed her.
Ooh, did you?
Nope, I flicked her with the back of a bread knife.
Oh.
Like the handle of a bread knife. And at the time, she screamed, Christopher stabbed me. And now, as a fully grown adult, she's like, remember that time you stabbed me?
Yeah. My Jenna used to do that thing where she would fake cry.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get us trouble and just rub her eyes until they watered and turned red. And then as an adult, admitted she did it. Finally, bitch. Because me and my sister Terry were like, we did literally nothing to this person.
Question.
Also, weren't things great with just the two of us?
Did you deserve it?
Did I? No. She literally would do it out of nowhere to get anything she wanted.
Okay.
We would be in separate rooms sometimes.
What were you doing at other times to her, though?
Huh?
What were you doing at other times to her?
That's not important.
Was this like planting evidence because you know the guy did something else?
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting Al Capone for tax evasion.
Listen, is she still terrified of the dark? Yes. And I'm very happy about that.
Because there's an effect doesn't mean there's a cause.
Does she still flinch when people sneeze? It's amazing.
Exactly. Answers my question.
That was much later, though.
Oh, but what about my question?
What's your question?
Christopher, how'd you die this week?
Oh.
J'ai été assassiné.
I wasn't sure how to pronounce it. J'ai été assassiné.
You were assassinated?
I was murdered. In French.
Merde.
By Charles.
Jacques.
Literally Jacques. He made me watch a movie in French.
Listen, he likes to frame it as a French movie with Jodie Foster, and I will frame it as we are watching a Jodie Foster movie in French.
C'était un film français.
It was a French film.
En français?
It had Jodie Foster, non?
Non bon?
C'était un film français avec Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
Avec Jodie Foster.
What's that French thing where you can put a bunch of words together and it's talking about pussies or something?
No.
Honk.
Oh no, the one I know is Dutch for choose my most beautiful side. There we go.
Kies mijn mooiste kant.
Ta-da!
Here we go.
Is this the French?
Yeah. A seal pushed me yesterday.
Un phoque m'a poussé. Un phoque m'a poussé. Un phoque m'a poussé hier.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I like how this is the Google Translate equivalent of writing boobs in a calculator.
Anyway, Charles made me go and watch a French movie.
That's how you died this week, you piece of shit?
All people, of all... Well, the reason I died is because...
You liked it.
Charles, earmuffs. Can you hear me?
No.
Now, cover your ears properly. All right. If I turn your mic down, will it... Wait. Now we... Not this again.
Okay.
I'm turning the mic down so you can't hear me.
Christopher, talking to quiet side.
Okay.
Side voice.
I put my hand over the microphone. So
If you're doing a side, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, no.
It was an enjoyable film.
Oh, no.
We had a great time.
I knew it.
Damn it!
J'accuse.
My flawless plan. Yeah, I liked it. And that makes me even more mad. I'm even more dead. You made me watch a French film, and then you made me like actually, Jodie Foster made me like a French film.
Yeah.
So you half killed me.
Listen.
Jodie Foster finished me off. Jodie finished me off.
Yeah, listen, Jodie Foster is charming as fuck.
Yeah,
she
is.
can make French enjoyable. She's one of the few people I know who can do that. That entire French movie had subtitles, and the entire time it sounded to me like.
So it sounded like the one guy in The Little Mermaid singing Les Poissons, Les Poissons.
Yeah, that guy. Do your little French laugh again? Yeah. That they cut from the live action. That was the worst part of the live action Little Mermaid.
Oh,
they cut the French guy.
Such bullshit.
I love that song.
The Poisson Rouge.
So, in conclusion, all I will say,
fish.
Sure.
Yeah. All I will say, I can use in this instance with Charles making me see a French film. I can use in response the one bit of French I know. Si tu fais ça encore une fois, je vais te frapper.
Ah, voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Mine was better.
I don't know what yours meant though.
If you do that one more time, I'm going to hit you.
Oh, why do you know that?
Because a woman who spoke French at my first radio job taught it to me because she said it to me.
Oh, what'd you do?
I annoyed her constantly.
Oh,
she was
that
delightful.
sounds right.
I love her. I love her so much. But she was also like super sensitive, and I didn't realize at the time. And also, I was 20 and a dick.
Not much has changed.
Yeah, so now I'm 45 and a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say one thing.
You can both go to hell. But yeah, one time I was just being a puppy dog in the office of some description, and she rattled that off, and I was like, oh my God, what was that? And so she taught it to me so I could then use it, and I've been using it ever since.
Was she French?
Yes.
Ah.
Do you want to do a movie?
No.
Do you want to have an ad break and then start a movie? You're sitting up in a way that indicates you need to pee.
I don't, but I could. Do you want an ad break?
Sure. Je suis manatee, oui.
Wait.
Et maintenant, voici une pause.
And now here's a break in French.
Yeah. Ooh.
Did you eat a banana?
Yes.
So you've both eaten one of those dry ass fucking underripe bananas.
A real hard
They're
banana.
the best kind.
It sounded like you were chewing pool noodle.
Yeah, it was great. There was like this.
Yeah.
Right through it.
Yeah. Have you ever pulled back a dry foreskin?
And it cracked and tore into several tendrils of sinew.
You know what? I think it's time for an intervention. Charles, not everything can be compared to a foreskin.
I disagree. Been doing it real well for a very long time.
Sometimes it gets overworked
Yeah.
and a little bit feel bruised.
Puffy.
Kind of like a foreskin, if you will.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just kind of too tight of a squeeze to try to make it work, and maybe you should just let it go.
And sometimes your comparisons are a little cheesy.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you just need to cut it out completely.
We need to reset.
And another reason you shouldn't give Jasmine Crockett any money.
No! All right, fourth time's the charm. Shall we do a movie?
I love how we still have not said anything so offensive to Christopher that it's wash your mouth out, you dirty bitch.
Not today. No, I've had a great time
Two
today.
last time.
We've had full foreskin discussion.
No. He's good with that.
2 made it into one of our preview clips.
Yeah.
They were so close together.
Wow.
Wash your mouth out, you dirty bitch.
Do you want one just for fun?
No, I want to earn it.
Yeah, I want to earn it.
All right. Dawn French is a privilege.
Yeah.
Should we do a movie?
We should do a movie.
This week we're doing a movie from a franchise that is one of my favorite franchises in the entire world.
Yep.
We are doing the brand new Return to Silent Hill.
Hello?
You're not from here, are you?
We have to get to her before it's too late.
You woke him up.
No one said it would be easy.
Oh, no voiceover in that, but still.
There's a little bit.
I like the
in a world.
Yeah, I like the little girl actress. She's in the second season of Wednesday, and she's great in that. She's so much fun.
Laura?
She's very able to do weird, wide-eyed, weird kid.
As Charles told me, she's also the voice of Laura in the game remake that I just showed you a bit of today.
And was hired to be Laura in the movie and was not able to tell them that she was Laura in the video game because of the NDA she signed.
So they cast her not knowing she'd already done it.
Yep. So she's played Laura twice.
Which is very, a la mode, if you will, in the style for this series. Because the little girl who plays Sharon and Alessa in the first Silent Hill movie also did a bunch of like, I'm a creepy girl stuff.
Yeah. And was in a Twilight.
Yeah. She was, is she the same girl from The Ring? Or am I getting
No, that's
confused?
Samara, and that was Lilo from Lilo and Stitch's Samara.
Oh, okay.
In the first
one. All right. So there's always like, into every generation, there's at least a couple of girls who are just creepy
little girl,
and they run it as far as they can.
Yeah, who was that girl? Jesse Eisenberg's sister, Curly Sue. That little girl. She was in the Pepsi ads too.
Oh yeah, she was always. Was she the one with the parrot?
Creepy, but she could be creepy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Curly Sue?
Yeah. Am I confusing two little girls with giant curly hair?
Yeah, because isn't Curly Sue
Jesse
kind
Eisenberg's sister?
Curly Sue was a 1991 movie starring Alison Porter.
Oh, I'm thinking of someone else. She was in Polly. She was in Beautiful, Bicentennial Man, The Miracle Worker. Oh, she's 33 now? Fuck. That's crazy.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Never mind. We're moving on. We're talking about...
I don't mind a tangent, but if we're going to go tangenting off the Silent Hill franchise, it better be fucking worth it. And Jesse Eisenberg's sister, I'm sorry to say, not fucking worth it.
True.
But the girl that was in the original Silent Hill,
Jodelle Ferland.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was also in Cabin in the Woods and Twilight.
Okay, so first of all, Charles, as a lover of the games as well, a fellow lover of the games, what were your
devotee
initial thoughts on Silent Hill? Hang on. Let's see if this works. I want some ambience. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. What are your initial general thoughts on this movie?
I think that, again, the haters just don't fucking get it.
I agree.
Much like the first movie, and I will even say Silent Hill Revelations, which we can all agree is our least favorite child.
Yeah.
But they're still one of our children.
It's still there. It's still good enough. I had a real good time. Do I have some issues? Yeah, I have issues with all of them. I have a ton of issues with the fucking Resident Evil movies I saw until I stopped watching those. I have issues with Welcome to Raccoon Woonch.
Sure.
But I had a great time.
Yeah.
And everyone who's a hater can shut the fuck up.
Reed, you do not have the same connection with the games that Charles and I have. What are your thoughts on the movie?
I feel like I was comparing it to the first one because I enjoyed the first one so much.
Yes.
And I think my issue with it was it just, without all the understanding all the references, it was just kind of flat with a few things happening. And I feel like the first movie, I didn't understand the references and I enjoyed it. It was still a movie.
Okay.
And I think for me, this movie is just a lot of like pointing at the screen. It's Easter eggs all strung together.
I did point at the screen a lot.
It was a lot of hearing Christopher and I do this.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
Wait, we'll do it properly. Do it again. Because
it's me, Gooby Goo.
Yeah. I mean, you could say the same thing about the first one, because when the first one came out, everyone fucking hated it. Everyone hated it. And now it's kind of looked back on and like it's beloved.
But it's like I can, being the only human being capable of objectivity, I can tell you that the first one is still just a good, fun movie.
Yeah.
The special effects are interesting. Alex Krieg is in it. All the actors are pulling
but again,
and doing their best.
So finish off our trilogy of how you felt about the movie.
Okay. So yes, I loved it.
Of course you did.
I immediately gave it 5 stars.
You were either going to love it or fucking hate it.
Yeah. And if I'd hated it, what's the point? carrying on. I gave it 5 stars immediately. I've had some time to digest. I'm now willing to admit that it's not perfect.
No,
there are some problems with it. I will still give it 5 stars though.
I give it 4. Had a real good time.
And I'm like at 3.5. I'm like, it was fine.
I think the stuff that you missed, the finger pointing, gasping and clapping was all delicious. Loved it. Some of the deviation from the game that they're adapting was, some of it was really interesting and some of it was unnecessary.
And
one
garbage.
One bit of it broke the story if you look too closely. Yeah. But that aside,
but again, the set creations, the yellow fire hydrant by the bathrooms. It's just people can say whatever they want about Christopher Gans. Between the first movie and now this third movie, he loves this series and he's so good at recreating it. Now, even with the first one, you can argue, should the nurses in Pyramid Head be there? No, they should not. And like, there's issues with all of the movies.
Yeah.
But that shot at the beginning of the movie, it was so amazing.
Fuck.
I literally, as everyone knows, I fired up Silent Hill 2 on this computer to show how close to the game beginning the movie got.
Yeah.
And anyone listening knows that Christopher either loves when the movie looks just like the game or the game looks just like the movie and can go on about it forever.
Yeah. And Christopher Gans has said, like, there's more stories to be told. We can definitely do more. And I think he wants to do another movie as well.
I'm afraid
he loves it so much. I don't think he'll
get the chance.
It took him how long between movies to get financing for this one?
And it's
20 years.
And the budget is it's literally 20. Yeah, exactly 20 years. And the budget is so tiny, the special effects look the same as they did 20 years ago, which is a problem.
Which you need to give this man some money so he can stop having slimy-wimey CGI garbage.
And I don't fully agree because I think the special effects in the original Silent Hill movie still hold up. But some of that is, it has the 2006 wash on it.
Yes.
And so now it has that's just the style.
Yep.
It now has a stylistic CGI garbage.
Yeah.
Whereas this is new shiny CGI garbage.
Yeah.
That being said, even though they don't belong in the first movie, I prefer Silent Hill 1, Pyramid Head and Nurses.
I think Pyramid Head and Nurses are one of the best things they have and should be in all of their movies. Freddy.
I believe after Silent Hill 3, Pyramid Head has gone on to be non-canonically in all of them.
Yes, that's correct.
Because he is specifically meant for James.
Yes, and the nurses. Yeah.
He makes more sense in this film because they make that connection, and there is a story there that it's like, okay, he makes sense. Whereas in the first movie, he's just a guy that's chasing her that looks hot.
And I understand that from an intellectual perspective, but I feel like complaining that, of all things, the nurses and or Pyramid Head are in other Silent Hill stories where they shouldn't be, is like complaining about getting a big turkey dinner in March.
Yeah.
What are you complaining about? Should it belong there? No, but fucking shut up and eat.
You could argue because of what happens
breakfast for dinner.
What happens to Alessa in the first one, the nurses make a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah. Pyramid Head, not so much, but also was taller, more intimidating, I thought, and naked from the waist down.
Yeah.
Pyramid Head was hot.
Pyramid Head had his butt out.
I will say
he's still like a muscly.
I don't like Pyramid Head in
a lot more clothes.
Second movie because they tried to make it like, oh, he's her protector. It's like, stop.
Listen, I have a Pyramid Head tattoo. Like, I love Pyramid Head.
Mm-hmm.
Does he doesn't like, sorry, before they really just kept using the same villains and everything.
Yeah.
The bad guys, like the creatures in each Silent Hill, were specific to the protagonist.
Yes.
Yeah,
they made a little bit of sense if you really thought about it.
Yes.
And
because they were like an
but I'm not going to hate on Pyramid Head being in everything. I love him.
No. Yeah. And I understand the complaint, but because you had to have played Silent Hill 2 in 2001 or whenever it came out.
Yeah.
For that very first time you see Pyramid Head. Like, and using him in everything is trying to recreate, like, that was such a huge, like, what the fuck is going on? That, impossible to replicate.
Like the first time you see Nemesis, you're like, what?
Yeah.
What? Why? No. Get away from me.
But for someone who, for me,
yes,
who didn't like play the game, I was like, I don't know what's going on. Anything could happen. It's just all these random things that are happening. So to me, Pyramid Head was just another interesting creature design that differentiated itself.
Listen.
So there's like, the babies, and there's like the weird arms behind their back, chest mouth. There's so many of those that it wasn't jarring for me, because I was like, I don't know who any of these are. So to me, it's just it's upping the stakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
These Silent Hill movies.
So it didn't break the movie.
These Silent Hill movies are our FNAF.
I guess it is.
Yeah. Because the way that the people lock in for those movies, and they make zero fucking sense, but everyone's like, they did the thing. They did the thing.
Oh my God, you're right.
Well,
this Silent Hill is our FNAF.
Yep.
It's like that meme where the people are like, there's at Disney convention where they're doing a thing for Star Wars, and all it is like the silhouette of Gooby Goob. And they're like, oh my God, it has like, poopy butt. I'm so excited.
Who are Gooby Goob and Poopy Butt?
Who aren't Gooby Goob and Poopy Butt?
Their
names are Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie.
Oh, that's who we're talking about.
Snotty Dick.
Yeah. Dick Sneeze.
And Sizzle Sister.
And Poopy Boop.
I'll have you both know, I made a list as well as editing last week.
Oh my God.
Here are all the things that you thought
all right.
were Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie.
I'm excited.
Snuggle Pie and Butt Bunny. Jizz Pot and Guzzle Monster.
That was pretty good.
Cum Pot and Jizz Monster. Jizz Monster and Guzzle Puss. Jizz Throat and Guzzle Punk. Poopy Doop and Dipsy Dot. And Smegmama and Glottal Stop.
Yep.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Please never delete that list. Also send it to me.
I'm going to say one more thing in specifics about the movie, then we have to move on to actually doing the movie in specifics.
Okay.
It's my one biggest complaint.
Okay.
Once again, I have been denied my legs monster.
Yeah.
I want Walkie Kiki.
Walkie Kiki.
I need Walkie Kiki.
Yeah.
Where's Walkie Kiki?
Where's our leg monster?
Walkie Kiki is the best and most horrible for me. Like, obviously some of the villains are bigger and scarier, but the constant interruptions from Walkie Kiki do my fucking head in, and I want that on film.
Yeah. I agree with
I
you.
love Walkie Kiki.
I also think I really have to play these games again, because I'm like, there's stuff that's missing. Like, something I said to Blair and Reed, I think, and then you later after they went on their separate ways, is that they've hit all the main things in this movie where you were like, yay, clap, 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 clap.
Yeah.
But I know that there's stuff missing, but I could not tell you exactly what's missing, which means that they cut out the right parts, I guess. But I know something's missing. Because again, you're condensing a 10, 12, 16-hour game down into an hour and a half.
Are you talking about set pieces and levels, or are you talking about it from the story?
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
There's a little bit of stuff missing everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what this walkie, now that I'm looking up the image.
Are you looking at Walkie Kiki?
Yeah.
Walkie Kiki.
Walkie Kiki.
You know what this thingy?
Which, by the way, apparently they're called mannequins.
Oh, boo. Walkie Kiki's way better.
Kiki.
Walkie Kiki, it looks like the all thumbs henchman from Spy Kids.
Yep.
Oh.
Which is also another
and also,
beautiful piece of like, this is cute for kids. No, this is body horror.
Yeah, and also an island in Hawaii.
Waikiki. Walkie Kiki.
Yep.
Okay, Reed, do you want to do admin?
Yes, I will do the admin bits.
Oh, really quick. I'm not sure that I ever knew this, because I always referred to them as Pyramid Head, but Pyramid Head is a fan name.
Oh.
Because in the original Silent Hill 2, it's referred to as Red Pyramid Thing.
You're absolutely correct.
Which I did not know. What's something else? What Pyramid Head is a fan name, and there's another
Pinhead.
Pinhead's one. Pinhead.
Because he was just the bishop or something. Not the bishop, the priest.
The priest. There's another. I think there's a third one too, where it's like, oh, that's not his name, but that's what everyone calls him.
And then once
a horror thing,
it becomes one of those paths of convenience where it's like,
oh,
well,
Ghostface.
I guess, yeah, we should have always called them that, and now we just do.
No, we do.
Now it is called Ghostface, but in the movie it was not called Ghostface. Tatum named Ghostface.
Yes.
Interesting. All right. Well, first off, spoiler warnings. This is a recent film. It's been recently released in the United States. France doesn't get it until February 4th.
Ha! Suck it, France.
Suck it, France.
And
voulez-vous coucher avec? Suck it.
Wait. Stay on theme for the episode.
Va te faire foutre, la France.
The log line is, when a man receives a mysterious letter from his lost love, he is drawn to Silent Hill, a once familiar town, now consumed by darkness.
Consumed.
Right, so content warning. There is psychological trauma, graphic monster violence, and more blue screen environments than in the TV series Once Upon a Time.
That's a lot. That's a lot of blue screen environments.
Yay and yay and yay to all three of those things.
I'd say there be like so bad wigs and no sets. Okay,
Fantastic.
you're going. It's Scooby Goob.
Oh my God, it's Scooby Goob.
Oh my God. All right. Should we? Are we talking before we do it? Read. I don't even know how to do the show.
We talked so much before.
We talked.
We are already at 90 minutes.
We've done so much edging.
We've been talking.
We need to talk less.
Disagree.
In general. No. As the editor, we do.
But also like in person too.
Shut up and read.
Right. Some time ago, James Sutherland meets Mary Crane by chance as she is leaving her hometown of Silent Hill. When James causes her to miss her bus, the two grow close, beginning a romance that leads them to settle together in the town. Years later, James is living alone, an alcoholic, haunted by the collapse of their relationship and monitored by a concerned psychologist. When James receives a letter from Mary urging him to return to Silent Hill, he rushes back. He finds the town blanketed in fog and ash, nearly abandoned after a deadly illness. As reality fractures, James encounters Angela, survives an attack by a monstrous entity, and witnesses Silent Hill's transformation into a nightmarish version of itself. Fleeing, he retreats to the woodside apartments where he once lived with Mary and begins confronting disoriented reflections of his past.
Okay, well, it's okay. My first note is...
I think somebody wrote a little bit of this wiki a little wrong.
Oh, really? Which bit?
He finds the town blanketed in fog and ash, nearly abandoned after a deadly illness. And I feel like what they needed to do was a plague or something, because deadly illness is not what a town gets.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Or after a deadly illness sweeps through the people of the town.
I get what you're saying. It made sense to me when you read it.
Okay, sorry. I must have tripped on it. Was the ash always in it?
Yes.
Okay, because I was wondering if that was a thing they did for the coal mining town of the first movie became canon.
Let me tell you what.
It wasn't in the game.
No, it was fog.
It was fog. And then it became Silent Hill always has to have ash raining down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of the
first
movie.
Yes.
Which that did make sense.
Which when I saw the ash, I was like, yes!
Yeah.
That was the thing. Is I was like, I don't care if this is canon, even though I know it's not supposed to be there. The ash now, much like Pyramid Head, must be in this.
Yeah. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the reason that the Silent Hill was so foggy is so that PlayStation 1 consoles could load the game as you played.
Yeah, so you didn't have loading screens.
Yeah.
And it also helped with not just because assets could load in pieces.
It added to the spookiness. You never could see
it was a
too
great
far in front
solve.
of you. It was a great solve.
It's one of those things like when you see a beautiful map painting in a movie and you're like, I understand that this was a solution because they didn't have the technology. God, I wish they'd bring it back. I wish they would have those limitations now.
Yeah.
And I still, every time I play the games, because there's now the fog is unneeded, it's just part of being in the town. I have to look at my map so much to be like, where the fuck am I? God damn it.
But isn't that kind of part of the...
That's
how you get
I know. But it's literally consistently throughout all the games.
But it's so wonderfully moody.
Damn it.
I only recently learned that in games like Uncharted or Tomb Raider, any game where you have to squeeze through a crack in a wall and it says squeeze through and there's an animation sequence of you pushing through this, that's a loading screen that they've hidden. And I'm like, I did not know that.
Yeah. They're really good at them now.
There's somewhere it's like old games where you'd open a door and
it would just
you load it in.
It would
Resident Evil.
It would just cut to a door by itself, no wall, and go.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's some are more obvious than others in design, but that is game design.
I love an old.
People
school
don't understand
screen.
that there's an art to that. It's like composition on like a flat image. It's how do you get the person to do the thing you want, or look at the thing you want, or interact with the thing you want the way you want it. But also, how do you work with the limitations of your medium?
Resident Evil 7, when you have to squeeze through that one wall, that's a whole loading screen.
Yeah.
I think that
so clever.
More movies and more games and things, especially like the big budget stuff, would benefit from somebody like, I don't know, taking an EMP device to their computers and make them use old ones. Because you need some limitations sometimes.
Yeah. Fuck these open world games.
With like, you can see every single droplet and refraction of light in a drop of water. You don't need that much rendering power.
When you played the Silent Hill games, what was your strategy? Boom, you're in the middle of the street. Go.
How do you mean?
Like, what's your first thing that you're figuring out to do? Are you going to a specific place? Are you going to like kill a bunch of enemies? Are you looking for loot? What are you doing?
I'm looking for loot, but not specifically looking for loot. I want to map out where all the blockages are.
Me, yes.
The last thing,
yes.
Last thing I want to do is find a door I can. It's same in Resident Evil.
Yep.
The last thing I want to find is a door I can walk through. I want to find all the locked doors, all the blocked passageways, so I can then look at the map and go, okay, here's where I'm not supposed to be. Here's where I've got to go, so I can go there last.
Yep.
Because if I accidentally walk into a new part of the game that I wasn't ready to go to yet because I was still exploring the other part, I'm so mad.
Yep.
It's funny because I only have like 2 types of video games I play.
Lego
and Pokemon. And both times it's like, get me through this fucking story so I can go back and do the stuff I want.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's kind of the same thing. But like, yeah, with Lego, I'm like, all right, let's get to the story so I can go back to this area later.
I'm going to be honest. Tomb Raider is exactly the same because there are the hidden things in Tomb Raider. All of them are so well hidden that I need to know where the next part of the level is so I can not go there.
Right.
Because all the good shit's opposite direction.
Yeah, because I need to walk around. I need to walk down every single street and see which ones are like, boom, there's a hole here. Boom, there's a hole here. Boom, there's a hole here.
Yep.
Okay, so I have to go that way.
Yep.
I obviously can't go straight to the hospital. Duh. They're gonna make it hard for me.
Yep.
But what back way are they gonna make me do to get there?
But
I'm gonna go knock on all these houses and businesses.
I'll
first.
also tell you that as a strategy born of fear from when I first
Was
played.
it?
Yeah, because I remember when I first played, the games were so scary to me that this again, Resident Evil and Silent Hill both, but more Silent Hill, any door you could walk through was a potential to meet a monster.
Yep.
So every time a door successfully opened, I was like, fuck. Shit.
What the fuck is in here?
So I started getting relieved when it was like, door's locked. Oh, thank God. So yeah, my strategy has come from that.
Because the very first time that I played through Silent Hill 2 specifically, having no idea what was happening with the story at all, because I'm just skip.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that. I was like, monster, run.
You are
stab.
Brat.
I will say I skip every cutscene, but that's because
what? The cutscenes I watch, they kind of explain what's happening.
No, but
I'm talking about the little letters and shit that you find along the way, where I'm like, I don't want to talk to this fucking person.
I am bad about. I do not do the dialogue. Like I've played a couple other games, and one of them would be the Zelda one where he's on the island.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening, the one where it's like a dream. That one, because it didn't have anything to do with the bigger lore, and so I only kind of got the story. But I'm like, if you can't get me the story in without a dialogue box, like. I'm not reading a novel, I'm playing a game.
Okay, good. I can use this to segue back into the actual movie because we really have to talk about the fucking movie and we do have to talk less.
All right.
Yes, I agree with you. So my first piece of criticism about Return to Silent Hill.
Show Don't Tell was not available?
As I showed you when we fired up Silent Hill 2, the game, of which, yes, you're right, using numbers and titles is confusing. Silent Hill, the Return to Silent Hill, the movie from this year, is a adaptation of Silent Hill 2, the game.
And hopefully we don't have Silent Hill, the movie, the game.
As you saw, Silent Hill 2, the game, starts with James in Silent Hill, parked at that disgusting public toilet, staring at himself in the mirror.
So there's no part where he's smoking a doobie?
Exactly. He's just there, and he tells you by a voiceover, I got the letter from Mary telling me to come back to Silent Hill, which is weird because she's been dead 3 years. In the movie, we get a whole extended sequence.
We get a little meet cute.
That I didn't hate.
We get a little...
No, I didn't hate.
It was a nice little addition. I thought I just was like the whole logging truck.
Again,
I was like, you guys, come on.
I'm not sure that James knows that she's been dead this whole time in the movie.
Which I also don't love.
And then his weird therapist...
Oh, I definitely don't love.
Unnecessary.
Because that felt like the cult was pulling the strings.
Right, because she's in the cult, right?
Yeah, right? But they're like apparently a big Illuminati cult, not a tiny town of weirdos cult.
When he is in not Silent Hill, being drunk because his girlfriend's dead or missing or gone.
When he's in Not the Mama.
When he's getting the shit beat out of him in that bar, and he picks up his phone and it looks like a video game character holding their phone, and then we look at his reflection in the mirror and he's holding his phone and it's the same position where the camera should be.
Yes.
I know that there's some blue screeny bullshit happening there, but that I was like, this is what I wanted. This is great. This is amazing. Yes.
It was also a waste.
Yeah.
That was such a brilliant shot. It was a fantastically brilliant shot. Yeah. Wasted in the beginning.
In a bar fight.
And they really did like lean into the whole like, we're going to look just like the video game. Why didn't they have him do like the Gen Z TikTok like waiting and posing? What I'm doing is the when I'm standing and not doing anything, but I'm slightly moving back and forth just a little.
When you breathe with your whole shoulders.
Yes. Yeah. You don't breathe with your entire body.
The NPC.
Yeah. When you're just sort of shuffling on your side of feet. So you could have done that.
There's some really cool shots in this. Again, this movie was done for fucking nothing.
Yeah.
I liked the little meet cute.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that.
I thought it was a nice little.
I appreciated that. I just didn't need.
It made you start to care about her.
Yes.
Because if we had gone through all of the bullshit of like, oh no, well secretly it's actually been this the whole time. I'm like, who is this person we're talking about? At least it establishes she is protagonist's girlfriend.
Yeah.
But she is a person from the beginning.
I can tell you, the first time playing the game, I was like, I do not give a shit about this guy's wife. Let's kill these monsters.
I need you to stop telling me stories about the first time you played this game because it's upsetting me because you were disrespecting the game.
But the second time I played it, I was like, oh, all right.
Then only tell me about the second time.
Okay.
I would say I understood as we moved along, but when the cut to like, I decided to, I was driving this way through a tunnel, saw a beautiful woman. I guess I'll live here now.
Yeah.
Also, as the reader read explained, he causes her to miss her bus. The bus was stopped and waiting for her.
Yeah.
It would have taken 30 more seconds to get her clothes back into the suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
She waves the bus on. And it is kind of explained in context a little bit later because her mind was in such a state that she just gave up on her goal. And it made a little bit of sense later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I honestly, like... The whole, oh no, my bus, you waved it on. He was waiting for you.
Yeah, she's like, the latch breaks, and he's like, no, I've got it. Oh, oopsie doodle.
You got to fix that by having him hit the suitcases hard enough to fling it into the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we've got somewhere to go.
I like that we meet Angela real quick, as opposed to like what in the game, again, seemed like 20 minutes walking down a fucking hill.
Yeah.
Before you meet her.
We don't need you could have a reveal like that in a TV series or a video game.
I think. Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, he keeps talking about his wife, but we never see her. But this movie needed you to like care.
I do agree. Right. I agree with that. You meet Angela at the same time in the movie as you do in the game, but yes, without all the gameplay, it does feel a lot sooner.
Yeah, and again, some of the shots just walking down the pathway,
perfect,
are beautiful shots. Yeah. I think I'm not gonna.
I'm wondering where they got the location because that at least looked real.
I'm not gonna argue about like whether or not Christopher Gans is a good director or not because I think that he is.
Yeah,
based on these games, it's just like he's not given enough money to do it. But whatever. Angela tells James, everyone left. Someone pooped in the water. We all gotta go. No one stays around when there's poop water.
And she speaks also a lot in riddles, which is bang on for the game, real authentic.
Mm-hmm. A lot of you don't know who you're here to fight and blah 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 blah. Pick up that bag.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there being like, "Did you fish that wig out of the water? Someone pooped it?
The poop water.
The poop wig?
Everyone. As one of the reviews in Letterboxd said, everyone gets a turn in a bad wig.
Yeah.
I leaned over to you, just being like, so I guess he gets the good wig.
But again,
they still look like a wig.
It's so weird because before we started recording, James's wig is not video game accurate, but for some reason it makes so much fucking sense that he's wearing that wig.
He looks,
and everyone else in the film is wearing the bad, like what is essentially a cosplay wig.
Yeah, but I would say his whole vibe had the feeling of like early 2000s guy.
Yeah.
To be fair to Angela's wig, though, that's Angela.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, the wig was terrible, but accurate.
That's what I'm saying. They're cosplay wigs. They are meant to look exactly like what they are in the video game.
But in real life, her wig was made out of 3 polygons.
I would argue that Maria's
there's
is
a certain
actually
level
the
of
worst one.
There's a certain level of too much accuracy. Her wig was not rigged. I loved her outfit because it was a Party City outfit, but I kind of loved it because it was of that time.
Angela's?
Whoever wears the red.
Maria.
Yeah, Maria with the
That was a direct, specific one-to-one replica of the original version of because in the remake they modified the outfit to make it look more like a thing a person would wear,
like a human being would wear. Yeah.
But that is what she's wearing in the movie and the original game,
where she's going around like Jennifer Lawrence, being that Russian spy.
No, that is based
with the choker and
no,
everything.
again, this
so
outfit is based on an outfit that Christina Aguilera wore in Teen Magazine.
I'll believe that.
That's right.
It's lifted almost directly.
But it is not a thing a regular person wears whilst walking around.
No. Are you in the remake? They gave her a cute little jacket, and
that is cute.
Yeah,
but I love it. In the movie, I was just like, "This is wild," and I love it.
Oh boy,
yeah. See the wig? Oof, the wig.
And
it's too blonde.
I do have a little bit of wig blindness. I have drag blindness.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, so this is the same person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And when she's doing stuff in the water, it's the same. Like they have two actors. I hope that it's not one of them is playing the therapist. I hope they paid 3 people.
Yeah.
There's another thing. That's part of what they did for the movie that I find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Having
ruminated on it.
Having thought about it, yes. Obviously, in the game, the whole thing with Maria is that she's a dead ringer for Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Angela in the games is a different person altogether.
Yep.
So the fact that this actress is playing all 3 of those,
as is Laura.
Yeah, as is Laura.
Well, who we have not met yet.
It felt like a trying to do like Peter Pan the play, where you have the same man who plays Mr. Darling is also Captain Hook.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a bit of that, like, one, we only have so many actors because it's a play.
Right.
But also, it works doubly because it's almost a mirror to what they're doing. So I was able to follow it. I didn't feel like, goofy or anything. I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. And the thing is, in the movie, not so much. We haven't met her yet. I guess I could bring it up later. But I remember the video game being like, Laura is a little fucking bitch.
Yeah, she
I
is.
hate this little girl.
Yeah, she's.
And in the movie, she's like, catch me.
Well, and she's also barely in it.
Yeah.
Like, you barely see her.
Anyway, she's a dick to James in the game. And
Do
not
we-
with
I
that
feel like we needed a few more times where she's being an asshole.
Yeah.
To get that character right.
Do we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Creed read.
Yay.
Creed read.
Inside the apartments, James meets Eddie, a volatile man teetering on the edge of violence, and Laura, a strange young girl who seems to know Mary. After learning Mary was taken to Brookhaven Hospital, James encounters the terrifying Pyramid Head, whose appearance drives Eddie away. Awakening back in a calmer version of the town, James meets Maria, a woman identical to Mary in appearance but different in temperament. As they travel towards Brookhaven, James recalls unsettling memories of Mary's involvement in a cult founded by her father, including ritual druggings that drove them apart. At the hospital, Maria discovers an audio tape revealing Mary was poisoned. When the hospital descends into its nightmare form, Maria is brutally wounded by monstrous nurses, forcing James to abandon her before confronting a giant, moth-like creature bearing Mary's form. Okay, we did not need Eddie.
Not, yeah.
Well, no, he was. It's. Do you remember watching the Josie and the Pussycat movie?
No.
No.
There's a.
I keep meaning to. I actually heard that it's actually good.
Great movie.
And Parker Posey is in it, and I don't know why I haven't.
Parker Posey is in it. Alan
It's just
Cummings
one of
is in
those
it.
I never think to put it on, and it's never just on.
Missy Pyle plays a character in it, and she is, I think, Alexandra or something. And they go, "Why are you even here?" And she goes, "Because I was in the comic book."
That is exactly what Eddie is.
And
it's Scott
Eddie
Pilgrim.
has such a bigger part in the video game. Not terribly to do with the story.
I'll be honest, even in the game, Eddie is an also ran for me. He's the least exciting part about the whole story.
Sure.
But he has a point. He's also more antagonistic.
Yep.
And comes up later on in the game.
And you can fully see that he's there being tortured as well.
Yeah, whereas in this, I was just kind of like, because I have seen YouTube, explainers about the plot, because there's lots of things where I'm like, I want to be culturally literate, but I don't want to play video games.
So, yes.
So I want to know. So I watch, YouTube Let's Plays and explainers.
In the game version, of Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill is everyone's personal hell. If you are drawn to Silent Hill, you done something that you need to be tormented for. And as you meet Angela and Eddie, you kind of glean. Because the other thing about especially the earlier games is they didn't explain fucking nothing.
No.
You played that game, you got to the end of the story, and you still were like, what the fuck has happened?
Which works in a Japanese horror video game.
Yes.
Doesn't necessarily work in an American like cinema releases trying to make money.
So,
and I would say that, not to compare them, but the cult thing in the first one doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's explained a lot better.
Yes, yeah. The cult part of this movie does feel like a desperate attempt to shoelace tie it to the first movie.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
In a way I don't care about.
There was no cult in the game.
No, the game it was completely standalone. Mary was just a woman that he married who got sick.
Yeah.
And now I think that the cult part of I said this the night that we saw it. The cult part of this movie, I feel like has to be specifically lifted from another game in the series, because I remember it's obviously not Mary, but I remember a character and their father doing some sort of weird ritualistic things where they were pretty much sacrificed.
And that would make sense if
it has to be happening later on somewhere in the series.
So do you think the first movie lifted it like they did Pyramid Head? Because it does seem like a Pyramid Head and Ash thing where you have to have a cult. Because the second one also had like, well, I was the cult leader's sister and now I'm running the cult. But Silent Hill's in a different place now. Isn't that wild and kooky?
See, again,
I have no eyebrows. I'm so scary.
We're here to talk about the movie, not the games. But every time that I played a different game, I was like, you son of a bitch. I used to be able to go over there. Why can't I go over there anymore?
How did you deal with the fact that the town is often a different shape?
Yeah, exactly. You made me crazy.
Yeah, I was wondering,
this is not how we got across Toluca Lake last time.
Yeah, I didn't understand the whole, Silent Hill is a mental state / hell, not a town.
Not a fixed place.
And this is what breaks the universe, the Christoph Gans universe, because a Silent Hill in the first movie was a town that was devastated by underground fires, which is a real thing that happens. Centralia.
And it makes sense for because they're a mountain town and you're in the mountains. So the road being out makes sense. Yeah. It happened in America a lot. We have ghost towns.
The second game is what more I guess tangibly introduced the idea of Silent Hill being a personal hell that you are drawn to. Silent Hill 4 especially did it a bit more. So then it became like Silent Hill is a state of mind, essentially.
Yeah.
Whereas in the second movie, apparently Silent Hill can be outside of a motel that it wasn't Silent Hill before, and now it's a theme park. And then it can also be a town that a Hallmark protagonist would live in and learn more about Christmas, but then it turns evil. Because the Silent Hill, when it's happy and nice, looks like a Hallmark.
It does, it's meant to be idyllic.
Place.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Like your basic Americana town.
Yeah.
Where it's the hotel is called, it's like you've got Main Street because it's the main street.
Yeah.
It's that kind of town.
Yes. Lakeview Hotel, because it's a view of the lake.
What's at the end of Main Street? What kind of question is that? The beginning of Main Street.
I also saw Pleasantville.
Yay.
Look, here's the thing, though. Yes, you're right. So, and now in this movie, Silent Hill is a beautiful lakeside town.
Mm-hmm.
I like that version better.
I could say I like both the first one and the second one, because the first one has a mood to it.
Yep.
And I do like the idea of town beautiful, town not beautiful.
Exactly.
Town not beautiful.
Either way, I want to, if it's a set or a real town that they set dressed, I just want to run through that town alone and be like, hello? Just as a person.
Yeah. Jerking off all over the street.
No. Just for a couple hours. Just be like, every once in a while, it could be like a haunted house thing at Universal Studios, where a whole backlot is just Silent Hill. That'd be real fun.
This is just your wish for a COVID-style lockdown every 2 weeks every year.
If
dressed
only.
up. You just want to be alone in a town somewhere.
Only.
I have actually, worked from home for 6 months.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll kill you both right now.
The only problem is with people driving their ATVs up and down.
I texted Christopher that I started a book today where they do his least favorite thing.
Oh, he's really not listening. Where he actually has covered his ears. So he did not turn down the mic.
Just tell him what it is.
So the characters are all on a website called Flitter, where they're talking about the COVID pandemic, and then posting on Instagram Live but can fully name drop Dolce & Gabbana.
Not Schmolchke and Jababa.
What did I say?
He said the same.
I said Donde and Garbanzo.
Yes.
The way that unattended candles is your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking real names of things and adjusting them slightly is my thing. It's the reason I did not get more than, was it 5 minutes into the Scream TV series?
Yeah.
Well, which is worse?
Tweetster.
Which is worse, when you see a movie and they have fake Google and it's just like internet search, or they're on Bing.
No, either. I can handle either of those things. What I can't handle is if they're on Foogle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're on Gaggle.
Or they're on My Book, FaceSpace.
Yeah.
Like those things.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's, I hate the, everyone's on the net. Everyone on the net is getting likes.
I saw a TikTok yesterday that was from 1995. It was Sandra Bullock promoting her movie The Net. She was the first person ever to order a pizza off the internet. No. It took 10 minutes.
No. It was a movie ticket for The Net.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It was a movie. She orders a pizza in the movie The Net.
Yeah,
she ordered a movie ticket for The Net off The Net.
She was the first person to ever do it.
When that came out, I remember still being like, she's not using the mouse at all.
Oh, you mean when you
it's all typing?
When you would just be like,
yeah.
I'm in. What have I done? Oh shit! I've locked the computer. Oh,
yeah,
God.
like Tyra Banks in what was the name of the movie where she with Lindsay Lohan?
Life Size.
Wait, let me just check it's still recording. It's okay. We're fine.
Where she's in Life Size, where she's just typing.
I mean, she's going so fast and there's just nonsense on the screen.
I was like, I gotta give Tyra Banks credit for that.
No, you don't.
Also, did you know she's producing now a documentary about mistakes that might have been made?
It's on Netflix, right? It's on Netflix, right?
I want to see it so bad. I can't wait to see it because I'm also like, what lies am I going to hear?
Yeah.
What spin?
She's blaming the audience.
Yeah, the amount
she's
of spin.
Gaslighting.
Are you kidding me?
She's saying it's our fault.
I can't wait to be gaslighted by Tyra.
It's your fault I terrorized these dozens and dozens of teen girls.
I love how like the trailer for it starts with we're all rooting for you. And she's like, I might have been a little harsh.
I saw the trailer go bing and I went, nope, I'm going to wait and watch all of that live as it is.
Yeah, I'm so
I'm
excited.
not watching the trailer for any of that shit.
Because I know it's going to be utter bullshit. And I'm so excited for it.
So okay, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to have another break because you two are too worked up and you need to calm down. We won't. You can hear it. I can see it. So we're going to come back after you've had a little bit of a breather.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I haven't really said much, but now it's time.
Fashion, model, art. On America's Next Top Model, we were showing the behind the scenes of what the fashion world was.
I wanted to fight against the fashion industry.
You want to talk about being slapped across the face?
We felt betrayed.
And then slapped right back.
It was very, very intense. But you guys were demanding it, and so we kept pushing more. Why are we filming this? And more. So fucked up. And more.
How dare you have an anxiety disorder?
I like that you're advertising for Tyra Banks and Netflix on this show for no money.
Are you both calmed down? Your hair suggests you're not.
Hold on, let me yawn like Dolly.
I'm calm.
And I'm going to chew on my stick for a little bit and calm down.
Okay, good. Where are we up to? What were we talking about?
He goes to the apartment building. He finds Eddie.
Eddie doesn't need to be there.
Eddie's there for that one scene.
Which means
why even have him?
He could have been pulled out altogether.
Yeah.
Apart from a little bit of box checking.
What's the reverse of Smoochie?
Poochie? You mean Poochie?
From Simpsons. Yeah, Poochie.
Yeah, not Smoochie. The movie Death to Smoochie.
Death to Smoochie. Different thing.
Poochie.
Yeah.
Opposite of Poochie.
The opposite of Poochie. Like, we didn't add a character. We kept a character that no one wanted.
Yeah.
And then after that scene, Eddie goes back to his home planet.
Yeah. But also that scene that introduces Pyramid Head in the game is a lot different and scarier. But yeah, we're at the apartment building. Then we get the flashback to when the 20 people are in James's apartment. Oh, they just came over. They just popped over real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the cult, which to me is a valiant attempt that I don't love.
I was getting a lot of Suspiria from it, which I was like, all right, well, if we're going to do like weird witch cult, let's do it. And then it was like, oh, we're done. And then, oh, now we're down. Now we're underground.
And
bleeding. Got it.
Here's what I'm missing from this. This is what is not explained. Because in the first movie, they are afraid of the fires and the demons and everything underground.
And they're using Christian shorthand.
And they're protecting themselves against the darkness.
Yeah. Witch, you're a witch, and you're a witch.
In this movie, this cult, we get no inkling of what it's an aid of, who it's for, who benefits. What is the dad poisoning his daughter doing?
Yeah. What is them eating her blood doing for anyone? Why would they... Is it just a fun thing they do on the weekends instead of fishing?
Also, why are they eating her blood if she's poisoned? None of the bits of cult make sense.
But the video games themselves, how many of them are culty? The first one, a little bit,
and the second one is the third one is a continuation on,
and then not 4.
No, well,
4 has stuff to do with the serial killer.
4. The thing about 4 was that it was a standalone game.
Right.
They slapped the Silent Hill label on and did a little bit of retconny tie-in.
Yep.
Which happens.
And I'm fine with it. I really love that game. The way the apartment changes every time you come back to it.
Real mad.
Incredible.
Real
terrifying.
Mad.
Why mad?
None of this is how I left it. Who's been in here?
I could see where, like, if we were to treat these, because are we...
Hang on. We need to stop for 1 second. Charles, you are mentally ill.
How dare you?
Okay, sorry. Continue, Reed.
Is this the third movie, or is it its own thing, or is it just sort of...
it is its own...
butting up against it.
If it's an adaptation of Silent Hill 2, it's its own thing.
Yep.
Silent Hill 2 is a standalone story set in the... It is what sparked the idea of Silent Hill being something, as Christoph Gans himself said, could be anthological.
Yep.
Anthological, yeah. In that, it's your personal hell. So anyone can end up in Silent Hill for whatever reason. So
Which I like that idea a lot.
It stands alone. There is no cult. There is no Sharon. There is no Alessa. There's none of that stuff. This Silent Hill 2 is about James and Mary. So the cult, again... A valiant attempt. I think it is ultimately not necessary. And it is the thing that has turned off half the fans of Silent Hill 2. Because, again, if you look at the reviews and everyone is trashing it, and I agree with you, Charles, they just don't, the fans don't get it. But a lot of the
film gets it.
A lot of the hatred is like, to paraphrase, they're like, they will do anything except just show us an adaptation of the game.
Yeah.
And it's like, I could understand being like, calm down, guys, Pyramid Head's in the first movie. Who cares? He's great.
Yeah.
But that's just the appearance of a character design for the most part. Whereas this cult is a plot point that ends up just being it doesn't do anything. It actually ends up eating screen time.
And it undermines its own story. So we've done a spoiler warning. In the game, you are a man trying to find your wife who sent you a letter. Please come back to find me in Silent Hill. She's been dead 3 years because she died of an illness. And you're like, fuck, I'm going to try and find her. And then eventually you learn that he killed her out of frustration.
I haven't gotten there
yet. I just said there's spoilers, but I'm telling you, this is the game.
That's the game plot. We haven't said the movie's plot.
He kills her out of frustration. He's pent up sexually. He's frustrated that she's sick. The part of the illness is obviously giving her mood swings. So he's angry at her. He's resentful of her. He leaves her for long periods of time. So he's a real
dick.
He's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
And then eventually he kills her. And in the remake of the game, it is implied that that thing I showed you of him staring at the mirror is minutes after it's happened. So he's killed her. His brain broke. And now I'm finding her. She died 3 years ago. There's a fan theory that she's in the backseat of that car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like Memento almost, where it's like he literally, we're not doing a, oh, I get it. That's kind of cool where it's like.
That's a theory. It's a fan theory.
I like that. I like that a lot.
If you go look in the back of the car, it kind of looks like there could be a body.
There's a sheet covering a lump.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So that, again, when I say it's self-contained, it's fully self-contained. There's no other, it's just him and her and the illness and the way they both reacted to it.
Because that could also explain his narration because he's literally telling a story to himself.
Yes. So in this one, having a cult that she needed to be saved from kind of absolves him.
But it also, it gives, having the cult be the reason that she's sick instead of just making it a regular cancer makes the whole story and the supernaturalness of it, I would say, click a little bit more.
But also,
as opposed to just being like a human illness killed a human woman and now you're in hell. Well, I mean, a human illness was killing a human woman and now you're stuck in purgatory.
I get it. Yep.
As opposed to like, one, I've connected this to my first movie, and two, it makes all of everything that's happening make a little bit more sense because it's supernatural.
Let's do that.
But he was so much better at, I don't know if it's because he was stuck on rails trying to be closer to the original movie, because pulling bits and pieces that you like, we've talked about this because you're reading The Magicians, the book, and you've only ever seen the series. Whereas I started with the book and love the series, and I love an adaptation that can do a different thing or can understand. They're like, we could actually do this better.
Yes. Which
because
the series
we're just going to
did.
cut and trim and make this make more. We know what you're trying to do, but in TV it doesn't work.
It's like what I just did with The Housemaid.
100%. It's like every iteration of Mean Girls has been an improvement and fixing what was wrong.
Fix what missed. Or, anytime someone keeps Stephen King off set when they're making a film, unless it's James Flanagan. But Stephen King movies before Flanagan are better when he's out of a...
Mike Flanagan.
Oh, oops.
Yep.
Something Flanagan.
Oops, all Flanagans.
Oops, all Flanagans. But because the first one, like, he explains the cult makes sense. I mean, it's more than just great actors. There's each character kind of has a thing to do. There's reasons for people, like the cop is there and it makes sense.
Yep.
And then she has not satisfying, but an ending.
Yep.
And it leads into the emotional need to do things. And even the less stuff it's not the best, but it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this thing, it's just a flash to scary thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's an American Horror Story opener.
Mm.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit. I also, I played the Silent Hill games. I don't remember Origins very well. But
Never played it.
I remember Downpour and Homecoming.
I never played Origins. It had a console I did not have access to, so I've never actually played Origins.
Okay, so I was wondering because that one, if you look at the chronological timeline, it happens before the first one, and I was like, is that one culty?
Don't know.
Maybe not. I know I played it, but I couldn't tell you what happens in it. Anyway, but an issue that I have with how Maria shows up in this movie is that in the game, again, you walk into Heaven's Night, Heaven's Gate, Heaven's...
That's different.
Heaven's slut hole.
Heaven's Night.
You walk into Heaven's Night, and it's not this big club, because early in the movie, Mary says, "Oh, we don't have any clubs here. You sure you want to move here out of the big city? We don't have any clubs." There's a club called Heaven's Night.
Mm-hmm.
In the game, it's a strip place. It's like a
gentleman's
establishment, and that's
like
where you meet Maria.
Yeah,
She's
that would
just
make sense.
Chilling in there instead of like her walking out of the fog in a park.
Also,
be like, "What's up, James?"
It's got to be supernatural if she has not a single scratch on her, nor a hair at a place, nor a root showing.
But again, you meet her in the strip club, which Silent Hill apparently has, and in this she just is like, "What's up?"
To be
How
fair,
are you?
To be fair,
I know I look like your dead wife. Want to fuck?
In Heaven's Night's defense, in the game, it looks like the bar of a town that also has a little stage where a lady might dance. It's not actually a strip club.
A country band might play.
Yes, exactly. But also, look what I just found.
Oh, you have to get that?
My second neon sign, you guys?
Yeah.
The Heaven's Night sign. It's
Absolutely.
$109.
Yeah.
Is it, how big is it? Is it like 3 inches wide?
Oh,
because some of those, when they put it above a couch, I'm like, Amazon should be able to like push to be like, you must have a real proportional
13 by 15.7.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, that's bigger than
my tape measure's gone.
No, that's bigger.
Is it by the door for gentlemen callers?
No, I was measuring.
Must be this long to ride this ride.
It's 15.7 wide.
Yeah, so a little bit over a foot. Not quite a foot and a half.
12 is a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at your forearm. Roughly a foot.
So that high. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That high.
Decent.
By longer than that long.
Not bad.
Decent.
Okay.
Decent size.
I do wonder with the naming, is the idea that she's supposed to be like, "Hi, I'm Maria."
No. Okay.
I'm Mary in another language.
More lore from
So
Christopher.
again, the lore of the game, because he killed her and doesn't know it, and neither do we at the time, everything in Silent Hill is a manifestation of his various feelings. So the nurses are scantily clad and sexy because he was pent up and frustrated.
Horned and spent a lot of time in hospitals.
Yes. Pyramid Head is as this movie just lays right out, him.
Yeah, which I like.
Maria is...
But that's also a reveal in the game. You're like, what?
Yeah.
I've been my own hot murderer.
I've wanted to fuck myself this entire time.
Yeah. I'm built.
Maria is like the dark energy version of Mary, the version of Mary that's there to torment him, to make him feel guilt, to make him feel lust, to make him feel like he's the bad place Mary.
Yeah, like the one that I always wanted Mary to be was Maria, like spicy and sexy and blonde. Because in the video game, she's not like a lovely strawberry blonde woman. She's a regular brunette woman who's like, there's nothing special about her. She's just like, looks like a person. She's not terribly beautiful. She's not ugly. She's just a woman.
She's just a person
with brown hair.
Making Mary in the movie an insane shade of strawberry blonde that does not exist in the real world,
but so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
But she fit in with the town, which also was yanked from a Hallmark movie.
I will say, of all the bad wigs, Mary's hair matching her skin and the lipstick they put on Mary, not Maria, Mary. What a beautiful combo.
And it goes really well with that suitcase color. That Pan Am blue suitcase.
Everything is stunning.
Yeah.
But Mary should have been had brown hair so that Maria can have just regular
like
blonde hair.
A little mousy, regular looking woman.
Yeah.
Mary should be brown so she could fly. You walk so she can run.
Yep.
The doors she opened.
But so movie Maria had to have platinum blonde hair. They at least kept the pink dyed ends.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated.
Too blonde. It's way too blonde.
And it's a blonde and a cunty bob.
Yeah.
But also bangs a little too long, but done so that you don't notice that it's the same actress.
It's a hard front wig.
It's a hard front wig. It's bangs, so it's the cheapest wig you can find.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Also, in the game, Maria continuously dies.
Yes.
That would have been much more interesting.
Which is another torture for James.
And she's also constantly... She doesn't just... So this Maria, although it's interesting in the movie, I will say it was an interesting scene, she doesn't just come right out and be like, I look just like her. I can tell by the way you look at me that I must be your dead wife.
It was almost line for line.
It was, wasn't it?
Which is if you weren't like basically a demon in hell knowing that this is your job, what a wild connection to make.
So James acting weird around Maria actually keeps upsetting Maria.
Yeah, she's like, what?
So she speaks in riddles. She's confused. She's like, yuck. She runs away a couple of times.
Yeah, why are you being weird?
Yeah,
Ew,
and then
I choose the bear.
But he's forced to watch her die multiple times as torture for him, which just proves that she's not a real person.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a figment of mental anguish.
And so there's one thing the movie does that I really do like. I think is a very interesting thing. At 2 hours 13, we need to go into the cheetah read to get there. So let's get cracking.
James awakens in a hospital room with his psychologist, this bitch, who reveals Mary died shortly after their breakup and that James has been consumed by delusions of saving her. Reality shifts again and James realizes Maria is not real, but a manifestation of his grief. In a gallery of paintings depicting Mary, he rejects Maria, who is then killed by Pyramid Head, revealing James himself beneath the monster's mask. At the Lakeview Hotel, Laura explains that she, Maria, and Angela are fragments of James's mind. James recalls the truth. He returned to Silent Hill months earlier and smothered a dying Mary to end her suffering. Confronted by her monstrous form, he apologizes. Placing Mary's body in his car, James drives into the lake, only to awaken at their first meeting and choose a different pathway from Silent Hill.
Okay, so pretty much everything, all the complaints I've made about the movie, and there have been many, even though it's still a 5-star movie, you can't shift me on that. Everything you've described in this, I love. As in both in how it deviates from the game and how it saves parts of the game.
Yeah,
I would say we all know that my biggest pet peeve is unattended candles.
Unattended candles.
My second one is art in horror films, because either it's children drawing well above their level in a way that just says, this is a prop.
Yep.
Who taught you about composition? You're 4.
Yep.
Yeah. And also just conceptually, this is the way an artist knows how to speak to people to say, oh, boogeyman.
Yes.
Whereas a child would handle it completely differently.
Yes.
Or it's a wildly different set of styles because they could only afford to get a bunch of art from different people.
I get you.
That someone has like on their wall.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm drawing the monster in literally every style possible.
How is that one pointillism and that one cubism? What are you doing?
Yeah. What is happening here, kid? Because you're a savant at this point. We need to stop worrying about the boogeyman and get you into a gallery.
Yeah.
But no, the art was really nice. It really did feel like what an artist would do. Because the other option is that it looks like that painting of Jesus that one woman fixed.
Oh, yep.
She just died.
I know. I just saw that.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should put that in the museum because what a beautiful piece of art.
I love that monkey Jesus.
Meme Jesus? Yeah. But those are your choices. This one was like actually genuinely good art, and the iterations made sense because he was hyper focused on her, and that is a thing that happens. But they also had the way they presented it was like a gallery of, hey, you fucker, look what you did to her, but also you haven't been painting much, have you?
Yeah.
So in this hell, he has paintings he probably never made.
Oh, yeah.
Is how I was seeing it. And it was
like
kind
that.
of being like, you could have painted this of her. You did this to her. Also, you did not paint.
I also think that with the addition, with what's happening here with Mary and Angela and Laura and Maria all being the same person in the movie, not the games, and the daddy cult thing brings in Angela's dad thing.
Yeah.
Because that was her thing.
Yes. So that's why they couldn't do it. That's why Angela doesn't really have a purpose in the movie, much like Eddie.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't have mean monster daddy twice.
Right.
So again, game lore, Angela is a separate person. Angela is in Silent Hill because she killed her father, who had sexually assaulted her for years and years and years and years. So she's there dealing with her own torment of that. And at one point,
which is bed monster.
When she gets sucked into the bed monster in the game, you as James have to kill the bed monster. Okay. And then, much like Maria, at one point, the house they're in is engulfed in flames, and Angela just walks off into the burning house.
Yeah, because I was like, definitely, there's sexual something going on in this. In together bed.
Yes.
But it didn't. It felt very
very good.
We don't have time for this. You saw this in the movie, bye.
Yeah.
This was in the game.
Box checked. There you go.
Oh, it was like a trading cards.
Yep. Yes.
In the original game, when you meet Pyramid Head, he is sexually assaulting Leggy Kiki.
Yep.
In an elevator or a stairwell space.
No. Yes.
And then in the remake, they changed it so it's not sexual assaulty.
Actually, it's in the same thing. He's in the hotel or in the apartment building in the closet with the slats so he can see out, and it's on a table. So in the 2001 game, yes, Pyramid Head appears to be assaulting a Leggy Kiki.
Two of them.
And they changed it. No, I think he killed one and had it by the hand and was the other one.
You're right.
And then in the remake, they changed that. We don't need that.
Yeah.
And they just made he was just beating the crap out of a Leggy Kiki.
Yeah. And then in the movie, backwards boob spider lady.
Don't know where that comes from.
Where the fuck did that come from?
It's backwards boob puppet looking.
Backward boob spider lady.
Yeah.
And that's another box checking, and it's not even a Silent Hill box checking. It's just it's a horror movie in a surreal hellscape. Got to have a spider.
Sure, I guess so.
And what if spider women?
Wait. Silent Hill 2 remake Spider Monster.
Well, while he's doing that, I could at least say, her going to die at her favorite hotel, and him having to come back to it, turns it from the Lakeview Hotel to the Akeview Hotel.
That was not worth it, was it?
Go home and wash your mouth out, you dirty bitch!
Worth it!
Yeah, you got it.
In the game,
I heard that.
In the game remake, there is a spider made of mannequins, so still not reverse boobs.
I want to talk to specifically Christopher. I'm sorry, Reed, about the emotional implications of the ending of this movie.
Sorry, let me go to the other room.
You can stay here for
You haven't done your Foley in a while.
Oh, good. I can say.
Before we get to the end of it, in again, we've talked about this many times already. In the video game, he straight up murders her, but also she is sick and very, at least verbally, awful to him.
Yeah, and sick people...
Very belittling, very cruel to him.
Yep.
Can
he
be.
resents her a lot.
Yep.
Murder.
Illness causes a lot of resentment.
In the movie, she's like, James, I love you. Kill me?
I don't want you to suffer.
That's exactly how it sounds.
How do you feel about that specific change and then getting to the ending, how we end it? It absolves him of everything.
Didn't love it.
Yeah.
Well, because it also turns her into like that character of like the sacrificial, beautiful woman.
Exactly.
Who's willing to give up everything for the needs of others.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't need that.
And she had that with the cult too, where they just kind of, she would just throw herself into the cult. She'd be like, I lost myself in all of it, while they're like eating her blood.
And it comes back to the thing at the beginning of the movie where her suitcase tips open and she waves the bus away.
Yeah.
That was her ticket out of town. That was, she was going to save herself, and she immediately with the first obstacle. Okay, I've done this at the gym sometimes where the slightest obstacle, I'm like, well, I can't go to the gym, but I'm different. I'm not like, I'm not Mary. I'm not
the
Mary.
gym's not your Silent Hill.
The gym is my Silent Hill, because it's where I go to get tormented.
In all fairness, it's also like when I have to cook for myself.
Yep.
So a bag of chips is my Silent Hill.
But the change in the guilt being from killing your wife who was cruel to you and that you resent,
and you did out of anger,
to doing it to save her from more suffering,
out of mercy.
Your specific feelings about that? I don't like it very much.
No, I think it's garbage. I understand the motivations behind it, because you want. Well, okay, because you want your protagonist to be a good guy. And the thing about playing Silent Hill 2...
Not all protagonists, yeah. But no, I understand
I get what you're saying.
Part of the shock of the gameplay of Silent Hill 2 is finding out the whole time you've been playing as a fucking murderer.
Yeah. You're playing the bad guy.
And it works kind of... I can understand a movie studio or even the director himself being like, no, we got to make the good guy the good guy.
Sure.
I don't like it. I think it's dumb.
But that means that because she basically asked him to kill her, there shouldn't be this immense amount of guilt, so the movie shouldn't exist in the way that it does.
Correct.
And I could see if we made more of a point that like hell, and I've heard this from other people, like, hell is what you make it. Literally, people, I've read books and all where there's this idea of like the afterlife is whatever you think you deserve.
And if he mercy killed Mary at her own begging and thus saved her from more suffering from her cult, then who's tormenting him? Who's made him go to Silent Hill?
I think that he's allowed to feel guilty about that as well, because ultimately he still did something. He still did kill someone, whether or not they asked him to.
But I think then wouldn't it manifest slightly differently?
It shouldn't be trying to torture him in the same way when he full on murdered her in the game.
Because like or they're just not doing a good job of torturing him, because they should be focusing on like, forcing him to mercy kill people throughout the movie. And Pyramid Head shouldn't look like Pyramid Head then.
No.
Pyramid Head should look kindly, or...
You're right. Pyramid Head should get his butt out.
Yeah.
Like in the first one.
Yeah.
I do agree as well.
But yeah, there's some stuff there where it's like Pyramid Head has a violence to the character design and the behavior that makes sense with a guy who knows he's a murderer versus someone who literally, his wife was like, put the pillow on my face.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe this was like her final act of agency, and that she was just really into autoerotic asphyxiation, and this was the best orgasm of her life.
She was fudding herself stupid the whole time.
And she's been wanting this the whole time.
But yeah, and then having to confront her hospital bed moth lady. Terrible makeup.
Yeah. And be like, what the fuck's your problem? You asked me to do this.
Sorry.
You begged me.
Sorry? Oh, also, I don't like the nurses in this because they have that Cubone Pokemon skull face instead of the wrapped gauze face.
Yeah.
I want a wrapped gauze face nurse. I don't want this weird clay mask nurse thing that shatters.
The one thing I do like, though, is that they do the where they cut frames so that their movements are impossibly fast.
Yeah.
I like in the first movie because it's very like body acting. The nurses are one of the best parts because of the way they move.
Right, and they also were done by dancers and contortionists, but they were filmed backwards.
Which I love
makes
that. Yeah. And you know what? We all know I love a backwards filming.
And they
we
did it again.
We know that.
They did it again this time.
But I like the cutting the frames made it a little jerky.
The commitment to making it dancers and contortionists do this stuff.
Yeah.
Great. Love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember just talking more about the frustration of how and why he killed Mary. I actually remember feeling this way about the first movie as well. And there's one thing, there's clearly in the Venn diagram of how Christoph Gans feels about Silent Hill and how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. There's a huge overlap. but then some bits outside, because this movie and even the first one, I remember there being several points where I'm like, you've walked right up to the line of being perfect and then done a fucking pirouette and ran the other direction.
Yep.
There are so many things that are so fucking spot on and so inspired. And then, what the fuck was that?
You're almost like, did you not fully understand the game?
Did you step out of the room and someone else step in and do a little bit of
like a child drew on the cellophane?
Why, like in the first Silent Hill movie, I remember being like, why is Sean Bean in regular Silent Hill and they're trapped in foggy purgatory Silent Hill? And then why the same thing at the house? That never happened in any of the games.
Exactly.
But I think for a movie,
for
a one-off movie as a story, I like it because then it kind of gives you a happy but not happy
Which
ending.
again, they were hoping for sequels, I have to watch the second one again to explain how they get Alessa out of foggy Silent Hill.
Literally,
and get rid of Mom.
Rose goes. He has a memory of Rose going into a mirror. She says, "I was able to get an amulet, but only one person could come through. Here's Alessa. Bye."
Yep.
Gotta go film another movie.
Okay, so
that's exactly what happened. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Now I've got the frustration of that one part out of the way. Let me talk about all the things I love at this end part of the movie, because there are several parts that I'm obsessed with. I love that Angela and Eddie are all different people in the game, and it's because it's personal hell. The idea that Angela and Laura are parts of Mary, very good, very clever. I don't hate it.
I've seen a lot of criticism that a lot of people hate that.
No, I like it because
I find it very interesting.
Which again, I'm like, then if you asked him to do this, then why are you torturing him?
I agree. I just think
because if it was his mind fractured into Mary puppets, Well, my other thing is then we should have also gone the full way and make the child played by the same actress and Eddie played by the same actress.
No.
Do a full Tilda Swinton.
I think it's very funny that at the end of it, she's like, "My name, James. What's my full name? Take my strong hand." And then you just look at her tombstone and it's like
8 names
Mary
on
Angela Laura Crane. Got it.
Cool.
He didn't remember any of that before now?
Baxter, Bernie.
What's my full name?
Brenda Lee Johnson.
Again, I find that interesting. Okay.
The idea of it, yes, the execution of that one little part. Remember all my names, James?
Do you remember how much it cost to put me in the phone book, James?
How many names do I got? Tell me.
Do you know
visit my grave? Tell my story.
Damn this baby.
Damn this heat.
Fuck you, Southern Mary. Okay. Do I do another ad break, you two?
No.
James, I saw this wonderful play, but Lincoln was shot and it was horrible.
Your full name is Mary Blanche Devereaux Angela Laura Crane.
Oh, Mary Angela Laura Crane. Can you imagine?
She's from the South. Of what?
Of Silent Hill.
Tell us your favorite part. Tell us your favorite part.
Okay. So then we go to the end, and this my big jaw drop. I know you're both fanning yourselves like Southern women.
Oh.
I do declare.
I had the vapors.
There's a case of the vapors all up in this room. Okay. So my big jaw drop watching this movie was after that reveal, he now is aware that he killed Mary, and he gathers her body up, puts her in the car, and gets one of the bad ends. So there's 4 endings. Several endings? 4, 5, 7, 4?
All the Silent Hills have several
endings.
At least it's not the alien ending.
Good, bad, neutral, alien.
Yeah, alien.
But that's in Resident Evil, right?
No, that's Silent Hill.
Yeah,
the alien ending is Silent Hill?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I knew a thing.
Yeah.
And depending on how you play the game, you get a different ending. We get a bad ending, which I've never in my life gotten, because he puts her in the car, drives her off through the barrier into Toluca Lake, drowning, and I will join. I'll be with you. There are 2 endings in the remake. One of them where they do that and she forgives him as like a ghost, and one where she is mad at him.
Yep. There's one where he leaves with Laura.
Maria.
No, he leaves with Laura. Yeah. And then one where he leaves with Maria, right?
I think I got the one where he leaves with Laura. I got the best ending, obviously. That's how I play games.
You're always very good at them. You've never had a fail state.
The most goody two shoes it is possible to be. Any moral choice, I make the right one. When I played Fable, I had a Halo the ground glowed beneath my feet, and when I stood still, butterflies started flying around me. It was crazy.
Christopher and I play games very differently because I'm going full evil.
Nope.
No, actually, that's not true. Because I will play the first game based on the decisions I would make as a person.
And the town always ends up on fire.
Sometimes it's pretty good. And then when I do a second replay, I'm like, evil, 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 evil.
I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. I just accidentally stole one bullet by pressing the button wrong, and I picked up a bullet, and it came up in red, and it said, "You've lost karma," and I reloaded the game. I shit you not.
You stole one bullet?
One bullet. So,
thief!
We get the sad ending. I'm shocked. I'm so sad. I'm invested in the story. Love it. Fine. Then, and this can be viewed one of two ways. Very, very cheesily, we snap back to the meet cute.
Yep.
It's early edition. It's True Calling. He gets a do-over. I start bawling because, as I said to Charles, I've played this story dozens of times. And I've been invested in the story of Silent Hill 2 and James and Mary for 25 years because the game came out in 2001. I've never had a hard reset. I've never had the opportunity for a happy ending, not just the best of bad endings.
Yeah.
So to be able to snap back and have that never happen and he and Mary drive off and be happy somewhere,
yeah. And
call it cheesy, I don't give a shit. I fucking loved it.
He does get to save her. And she might die somewhere else.
Her and her
in the same
no,
way,
they're going to leave town. She'll never be poisoned again. She's got
she'll
a
never be
beautiful
poisoned
hair.
again. Yeah, she got a beautiful hair.
And that beautiful luggage.
And then he gets to leave with like all of his memories from before, no? Because he knows what happened. In the moment that happened, I thought that we were going to get the ending where there's another fan theory that James has been looping in Silent Hill for 20 something years.
Yeah, and so he has his life with her.
Keep living it over and over again.
Over again. And it's like he gets the good part just so that the bad part's worse.
Yeah.
And my thought, that's where my brain was going. And then once they drove off, I was like, what if the best ending is he needs to learn to let her get on the bus?
Yeah.
And leave without him.
It's just like at the end of the second one, essentially where it's one thing I do remember from the second movie is when they're leaving the town.
Yeah.
And the sign, you think it's like, thanks for visiting Silent Hill, but it turns around and what you see is them entering Silent Hill the second time. And you're like, oh, fuck, they're trapped there. Which I thought, we finally got a very happy ending in the Silent Hill movie.
Loved it.
Which is,
I cried.
1 for 3.
And we all know if there's one thing that Christopher hates is a happy ending.
If I don't have a happy ending, I'm going to punch someone.
A little.
What?
Well, a happy ending.
From a massage?
We've talked about this before.
Ending. Yeah. No, thank you.
Oh, all right. Wow.
Oh, wait, no, that's not true. No, I have. Yeah. No, yeah, sometimes yes, thank you. Sorry, I just remembered.
I wasn't.
He remembered what they were.
I wasn't calling out a specific event that has happened in your life. I was just saying, if I don't get a happy ending, I'll punch you, which is a weird way to ask for one at a massage parlor.
In fact, you're probably less likely to get one that way.
No.
Sure. Okay.
Never gotten one real upset about it.
Fine, you fucking filth wizards. If there isn't a pleasing outcome... Oh, fuck.
If there isn't a pleasing outpour of cum...
You want to try again?
If
daddy doesn't nut...
Go wash your mouth out, you dirty bitch!
Yeah! You earned it.
Yeah.
If the ending of the story I'm engaged in doesn't wrap everything up in a neat little happy bow, I don't love it.
Yeah.
And that might be infantile of me, and I don't give a fuck. That's what I like.
Happy endings only.
Happy endings only. And this was one of the cheesiest, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Yay.
There are things where there are movies that I've seen, obviously, where I'm like, not a Christopher movie. And there are things I have to go, maybe a Christopher movie, but know that it's not the happiest of endings, and I'll just spoil. That's the most I'll spoil something for him.
Yeah.
Or we get a happy ending, but this happens in the middle.
So you have to work for it.
An unhappy middle.
Yeah.
They got to work for it.
Yeah. Lilo and Stitch, the original one, the cartoon.
Oh.
He claims it's one of the worst things I've ever done to him.
Worst things I've ever seen.
It's a lovely movie about friendship and family.
And He denies that we were both crying at the same time.
I've never cried in my life.
So then it's true. He's lying. It broke through the weed.
My friends deserve to be punished
because we were high and still bawling.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can we end the show?
Would Britney survive in this film universe?
No. Not anymore.
Blondes don't do great in this.
Depends. What wig is she wearing?
Oh, yeah. Because her wigs are better than all of those. Mm-hmm. So maybe she wouldn't even be in some
of them. She has a very Maria wig when she's being interviewed by Tucker Carlson. Pepsi's Pepsi?
But she has...
That's a Maria wig.
But she has Mary hair the rest of the time, that long wavy PC.
Yep. Anyway, no, Britney would not.
Okay.
Would Leslie Ann Warren survive in this movie? Read.
No, she would be... Well, do the cultists survive?
Not really.
Because is this like the first movie where they get punished and turned into the monsters? Which also I like that a lot better because it explains things. I like that a lot. That's a good idea instead of just random monsters. And you just get the idea that the ones you don't know the backstory of, you just don't know the backstory of. That's why Pyramid Head works in the first one.
Yeah.
So do they live or not? She'd definitely be a cultist.
Some of them don't. In fact, do any of them? I don't know. Doesn't Alessa come out of the ground and devour them all?
It's in that's not in this movie.
We're saying this.
But you're asking the first one. You
said the first one? Yeah, dead.
Yeah, dead. But no, we're talking about this movie. That's why I was saying, do the cultists in this movie die?
We assume not. No.
So the monsters are just reflections of him?
Who are you asking?
Okay. Well, then I'm not even sure she
being
would
a bit hand wavy
be in there because he doesn't seem like the type of person that would go to a meet and greet with Leslie Ann Warren. So she'd be alive because she wouldn't be in the Silent Hill for him because he doesn't know her.
Okay. If what if she was called Silent Hill?
I can't imagine
if you wrote her a letter and was like, Leslie Ann Warren, please meet me at the Lakeview Motel.
Come find me in that place.
Yeah.
Read. Remember me for the meet and greet. Yeah. She would drive so fast down there, but nothing bad would happen to her because she's done nothing to regret.
Okay.
You can't say that Leslie Ann Warren hasn't murdered someone.
Yeah, exactly.
I said she didn't have anything to regret. So there you go. That's my answer?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Would Kylie Minogue survive in this film universe?
Well, Kylie Minogue.
I was going to say no, but based on your bullshit, yeah, she would. Yep, totally. Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, she'd thrive. Yeah, she'd be great there.
She'd own property.
Yeah.
She'd have everything.
She'd take one look at Leggy Kiki and go, background dancer.
Yeah.
And then it's all on.
Better the devil you know.
Two back...
What is the finale of the music video for All the Lovers if not a giant Silent Hill monster that's all fucking flailing limbs?
Oh, jeez, yeah. Actually, I would love that if we could do...
Come Into My World? Trapped. She's just trapped.
Oh, there you go. You know how you're saying that we always need to have like a spider monster?
Yeah.
The best thing we could possibly do to like make it like, let's up the stakes.
Yep.
A wreath monster. Or just legs in a giant circle.
Gross. Merry Christmas.
I don't like any of that. Merry Christmas.
Your randomly generated diva for this week, this is crazy because she released a song literally 5 days ago. Jessie Ware. Would Jessie Ware survive in this film universe?
By Reed's Nonsense? She would. Head of the Cult.
Yeah, and I'm also thinking based on the title of her most recent release, which is I Could Get Used to This. It's just her walking around Silent Hill being like...
See, and I would say she would survive because you said the song just came out. And since he died back in like 2006, and he's been just, in Silent Hill until he finally got the good ending. So he doesn't know who she is.
Although that said, she does deserve to be trapped in Silent Hill because here's the thing I'm getting sick of. And Kylie Minogue did it too, so nobody is fucking safe. Ooh. Do not... announcing that your album is being released 4 months hence. That is boiling my piss. Yeah. I'm sick to death of it. Release one song and go, hope you enjoy my album. It'll be out at the end of the year.
Yeah. Do it like Beyonce. Just drop it when no one knows.
That's a new thing that's happening. Like, I don't care for it. And it's not just Jessie Ware and Kylie Minogue. No. It's like you don't get 4 singles before the whole fucking album drops.
Jade did it.
I know she did, and I love her.
And Jade and Kylie had the same time frame, announcing in May that it was coming out in September. And
shut the fuck up.
Jessie Ware has announced in January that it's coming out in April. What the fuck?
Stop that. You get 30 days.
30 days.
30 days.
And I want 2 singles in those 30 days.
But also, like, with an album, don't you already have the album ready and then you drop the single because you know the single will fit with the album? Like, isn't that how that works?
Not always, because sometimes there have been times when a lead single will go, no, I don't do what I thought I was going to do. Scrap the whole, start over again, record half of this shit.
Get back in there. You get back in the recording studio.
Focus by Ariana Grande, she rewrote all of the next album. Work It Out, that was on the Goldmember soundtrack, was supposed to be Beyonce's lead single, and the entire Crazy in Love album was supposed to sound like that kind of Work It Out sound. Scrapped the entire thing, recorded a whole new album.
You had time to scrap it. I will say, I saw a bit of her. She was being interviewed. She was explaining what the Genesis, not Genesis, the what's the word?
Exodus?
Nope. You doing Bible shit at me?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Don't look at me. No.
The
Antithesis?
the thesis of their album, and the fact that it's
the ship of Theseus of her album.
You don't even know what button to push.
He's so angry.
That's the wrong one.
No, she's explaining what this album's about and what it is, and it makes me feel a lot better about the wispy sound of it, which I thought needs to be harder, but it makes sense to me now. Anyway,
that's when things are hard.
I know, right?
Shut up. What was my point?
Will Jesse Ware survive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
We're running really late. Patreons in the mails?
Shocking.
I have one of both.
Okay.
Our newest Patreon, which I believe is a returning Patreon, but I could be wrong, at $5 a month, a survivor, is Hunter.
Welcome, Hunter.
Welcome, Hunter, or welcome back, Hunter.
I believe back.
Well, so I'm pretty sure back. Welcome to my back, Hunter.
Thank you for hunting and gathering us again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our newest is Hunter.
You Hunter. We gather you Hunter.
Yeah. Gather round, Hunter. Our one and only email is from Sydney. Hello, Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
Subject line, a dispatch from the frozen interior. Dear CRC, I write to you from deep within my abode where I have been forcibly imprisoned by the cold. It has now become a workplace, schoolhouse, and psychological experiment. The world beyond my home has been rendered a frozen hellscape, and I remain trapped inside with a 5-year-old.
Oh,
I like how this is a letter from Laura Ingalls Wilder. It's like, dear Mama.
Schools have wisely shut their doors, which means I have been promoted without desire or consent to teacher, parent, employee, and snack machine.
Oh.
All while jumping on a quick call. I have learned the hard way that the calls are never, quote, quick, and no child respects the mute button. Said child, though small, possesses the energy of a freshly summoned demon from the depths. She requires constant entertainment, nourishment, and answers to all of life's most important questions like, why is it cold? Why did you and Daddy get married? Why do you dress like that? And the ultimate minefield, how did I get in your belly, then out of it again?
Oh my God.
Time doesn't move forward anymore. It just happens now. Furniture has been rearranged into various forts and into an elaborate obstacle course specifically designed to torment the beleaguered cat, Simon. He's a good sport. I've played the same game many times, all under slightly different rules, none of which are actually explained to me. I love when kids do that, though.
My sister was telling me about playing chess with my youngest niece.
Which is, the rules to that are?
Every time she takes one of your pieces, it is your job as the opponent to clap and go, yay.
I was sent to jail at one point for some inexplicable reason. The house remains warm, but my sanity is flickering like a candle in a drafty hall. If something out there doesn't break soon, I assure you something in here will. Maybe me. Maybe my husband. Please accept this letter as proof of life on this day. Send good vibes for a thaw, or at least for school to reopen soon. If you receive future letters written entirely in crayon, just know that help did not arrive in time and all hope is lost. How I died this week while trying to explain how babies are made and birthed, I got so flustered and panicky that I drowned in a pool of my own stress sweat. Running up the stairs when I should be running out the front door. Sydney. P.S. Please accept the offering of a new track by the above described wildly energetic 5-year-old. P.P.S. I found a box of wine long since lost. My will has been fortified and I shall not be defeated this night.
Yay!
I feel like we were doing the video game thing where we found one note and then we found another
Forward me
note.
the email, idiot.
I'm trying
and
to.
then we got the audio. See, this is why you should read them ahead of time. he could at least skim them to see if there's an attachment.
No, I know.
From Sydney.
We've had this discussion for now.
How about just
8
Sydney's?
years?
How about both of you shut the fuck up?
8 years into this discussion of why don't you read the emails ahead of time?
What if you just checked if the email's from Sydney and there's an attachment? Maybe you send it to Christopher.
Maybe.
But yeah, we found a
My
tape.
favorite part about existing is pretending that both of you don't.
Also, I have a bone to pick with Sydney. I'm going to need Sydney to tone down the funniness of these emails, because if Sydney keeps being the funniest part of the show, we have a problem.
Listen, the last person who wrote in very funny emails ended up as a co-host. So stop it, young lady, unless you intend to move here.
Do you want another job on top of everything else you're doing? You have to explain to us how babies are made.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Make that your next email. Explaining to a child how babies are made and birthed.
Yeah. How did it get back out of your tummy?
How did I get in there? And then how did I get back out?
Have you heard the story of the golden fish? It came from a golden bird. And the egg was silver, shining bright, and no one else knew their life. Have anyone heard the story of 100 fish that came from one little frog?
What, 100 fish came from one little frog?
One little frog.
Here's my advice for you, Sydney. Turn the tables. When she asks, how did you get into the tummy and back out again? Ask her first. How did those 100 fish come out of that frog?
Yeah.
And then whatever she says, then go, yeah, that's same.
Yeah, that's
exactly
what happened.
what happened. Same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You nailed it.
She'd be like, Danny fucked that frog. And then we're going to have a bigger conversation.
On that note, we have to go.
We have to leave.
We have to go. You can find everything you need for this show on dirtylhorrorpod.com. You can find Charles at Charles Rockhill.
ROCKHILL.
You can find Reed at Reed Black Comics.
On Instagram.
And you can find me at Chrisopotamia. Daddy fucked that frog. And this has been Dirty Little Horror. Until next week.
Try not to die.